team. We're going to stand together and fight this disease. I come this way before, travel with open door. Circumstances navigate the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm offbeat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold on. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a quick with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games to play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let us see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like, oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a quick with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your goal. Can't get play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do.
Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. DB, what up, DB? Love is the word. Appreciate you coming in. JP, we gonna call him JQ. Mark Wunderlich. I ain't said that name. You been coming late, huh? I ain't said that name in a minute, dog. What up, 3 States? KJ. Hey, KJ, man. You know I appreciate the book, man. What's up, man? Appreciate you. OGE, what's up? 3 States below. Where we at? G Brown. What's up, G Brown, man? Appreciate the support. Box fans, Only Died podcast, and nickels and dimes, man. Make up your mind. Hey, all that rhyme. Hey, I think I should have been a rapper or something. You know what I mean? Shit, you can stutter now and sell 1 million streams. Suck. Unique Don, the woman of the hour. Appreciate you. Tony is here. Emmy Award winning Tony. That rhyme. I'm just gonna be a rapper tonight. I'm just gonna freestyle. Just gonna freestyle. Phil 508, man. What it do? Bomani, what's up, Bomani? Hey, S Dot, what's up, S Dot? TB, what's up, Kai? Where you been, Kai? Where you been, Kai? Big Cletus, aka Don Juan, Mississippi King. I feel it's about to jump, Darren. Not boom. How funny. You can just feel it when it's about to jump. I appreciate everybody coming in here, man. DB, call in at your leisure, man. We gonna get this show popping, man. You know what I mean? We gonna get it popping. And without further ado, man, the Emmy Award-winning author. Wow, can you say that? An Emmy Award-winning author, everything. How you doing, Miss Hickman? How you
You got
doing?
me in the background, smiling and blushing and laughing at the same time. Like,
Oh man, oh, I appreciate you coming in here, and I want to thank Unique Don for asking you to come in, man. And
absolutely, same, yeah,
and
all love.
and it's beautiful to have you in the barbershop, man. And welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thank you. Special effects and everything. I love it.
Yeah, you know, dessert comes with dinner. You know
Okay,
that.
right.
So first of all, Unique Don Tony, how does that work?
Unique Dawn has been following me since my Swab House days.
Mm.
And I just never knew who she was. I saw her, but I just saw the cartoon character, you know, like that's all I saw. And then one day somebody else, Patty, contacted me and told me about her. And I was like, really? Like,
Yeah.
I had no idea. And so me and her connected, beautiful energy. And yeah, that's how it manifested. So she said she's been following me for a long time and just watching my progression, you know? So yeah.
And yeah, Patty Dean and Unique Don are great assets to our community. And you from H-Town?
No, I'm not.
You're not. You just live there currently.
I live here. Yeah. I was born in New York, raised in New Orleans, moved to Atlanta, then moved to Houston with Swab House, and then moved back to Atlanta, and then I'm back here now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why the
life?
Oh, I respect that. I respect that. Love making you do some things, huh?
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So I mean, I introduced you as an Emmy Award-winning dance producer. Is that what?
No, not at all. Actually, I'm a part of an organization called Crip Hop Nation. And it's ran by a person who actually has a disability. Wow. But he also promotes artists with disabilities. And so his connection got us on a documentary about the Paralympics. It's called Rising Phoenix, and it's on Netflix. But Rising Phoenix actually won like 4 Emmys, I think. Wow. Something like that. But one of the Emmys was Best Music Production. And on that song, it was me, a young man named Keith, and George Tragic. And yeah, so we rocked the song, and it was by the producer Daniel, which has done movies for like Spider-Man, all of that. And so, yeah, we won the Emmy, and we're actually getting the award. So, yeah.
Congratulations. Well deserved.
Thank you.
What was your reaction when you won?
I don't know. I was happy. I was happy, but at the same time, I was just like, this is a beautiful start. You know? Yeah. I was grateful though. Like I honored. I probably shed a couple of tears for a hot second, you know, because it's not many hip hop artists that can say that they have won an Emmy, you know? So I thought that was pretty dope. Yeah.
No, that's absolutely astounding. And the co-host here, DB. What's up, DB?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good. Always good to have one of the queens in the house, especially when she's already validated through our sister, Unique Don. So thank you for coming through.
Much love. Yes.
And you also wrote a book as well.
Yes. I wrote a book. I pulled the book out, you know, just in case y'all brought it up. But this is, can you see that? Yeah. It's called The Man's Cry for Health. And so I'm a certified naturopath. I was born, raised Seventh-day Adventist. That's the same. Dr. Sebi was raised Seventh-day Adventist. But my mom was a medicine woman. She worked with herbs. And so I got certified and started working with herbs after I had my second brain aneurysm and first stroke. And yeah, so I wrote this book because I realized how much the world kind of watches women. We watch women how they age, how they don't age, or their weakness, but we never pay attention to the man and their health. And even men don't pay attention to their health, you know, but women still take care of the men. And so at the same time, men have all of these emotions that they don't let out, and different things because of how the world looks at them as always being strong. And so I just wanted to address that from a woman's perspective.
Mm-hmm. And Linda Ray said, "Listening to broken people, adore your music."
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
That's pretty dope. So let's take it back. You've overcome some obstacles, huh? You said second brain aneurysm.
Right.
Do you mind taking us back?
No, not at all. So, yeah, I was on Suave House. If y'all know Suave House, they ball MJG. That's the main artists that were on there. But in 2004, they moved me to Atlanta, and life changed. I ended up having my first brain aneurysm, and that one didn't really do a lot of damage. They went through my groin area and went up to my brain with cameras, and basically I was told that they clamped something. Okay. So fast forward to 2007, I was out in New Orleans, like celebrating, completing my second project, and was about to put it out. And went to my boyfriend's house at the time, and his mom had made me some veggie rice. And I started getting sick, and I was like, dang, I must have food poisoning. There's no way I'm thinking I'm having another brain aneurysm. That didn't make sense to me, because before this, I didn't even know what a brain aneurysm was. You know, and but long story short, that one actually burst in my head. And so they rushed me to the hospital, and they had to shave all my hair off and wait for my mother to get there to sign papers, because they told her that it was a 50-50 chance that I wouldn't make it. And so she signed the papers, they shaved my head. And while I was on the operating table, because I don't have high blood pressure, I never did. But while I was on the operating table, my body went in the shock while they were in my brain. And my pressure went up, and I had a stroke on the table. And so when I came to, I couldn't walk, I couldn't speak. And they told my mom that she should consider putting me in a nursing home, because it wasn't likely that I would ever speak or walk again. Yeah.
And what year was this?
This was 2007.
2007. And there's a great song called by Hope Music. It's called "Still Here." We're still here.
I got to check that out. That's what I say in my speech. Yeah. I'm still here. I walk with a limp, and I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress, but you know, I wear it with pride.
Right.
What kind of rehab did you have to go through to get yourself back to like having all of your motor skills and to be able to speak the way that you do?
Speech therapy was serious, and like right now, if I smile, like, you know, it's pretty in my face, like equal, but my smile was literally on one side of my face. And so I had to like do exercises with my tongue and just really, you know, work on building my muscles in my face. And also, like, even though speech therapy helped, but then even more so was the brain issues, because getting my thoughts out properly was a problem. It was a big problem. Like, I would have to, and even now I still have to like analyze before I can say something, because it has to travel, and I have to think and process it, you know, before I speak. Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. You said something about child of Isu. I saw that somewhere.
What does that mean? Something else. So I have gone through different spiritual practices, and it's Eshu. But I have gone through different spiritual practices, and I am I'm a part of the Ifa community, and it's African spirituality versus like I guess Christianity, you know, and every spiritual practice still leads to the same principle. But the African spiritual practices we've been taught for so long that they are, you know, evil or vindictive and all of that. But if we study our history, even, you know, some of the Catholic Church processes and how even the Pope wears the crowns and all of that, that's from our culture. And we're taught that it's ugly for us to practice it, but it's okay for them. So, you know, Eshu is sort of a spiritual guide that has been like a saint, my saint. There we go. Yeah.
How about your spiritual journey? Where did it start and where did it go? And obviously we know where it ended up.
It hasn't ended.
Thank you. I thank you for correcting me.
Yeah, because it hasn't ended. I keep learning, like every day I learn something new. I've been studying more because my family, my mother's grandmother was Choctaw. And so, you know, looking at the Choctaw Indians, I mean, their skin was dark as me and you, right? But and it was a certain creed that they had to sign where they turned all the Choctaw Indians to Black people on paper. So then our culture got stripped. So there's so many things that I need to learn even about the Choctaw Indians, because that is truly our culture. Most Americans, especially like the South and, you know, even the West, like we were the original Indians. So now I'm learning about that and studying, and I don't want to ever put myself in a box. That's my biggest issue. I don't want to put myself in a box. And at the same time, I respect everybody else's journey, like, because however you get to deal with your spirit is your choice. You know, I won't push the way that I choose to learn and grow within my spirit on anybody else. And I ask the same, you know.
Right. DB?
Yeah, and I also saw one of your videos you were talking about the media and how they manipulate people and also casting spells. Can you go into that a little bit?
Oh, which part? I done did a lot of videos. Dang, you've been doing your homework. Who am I talking to? I'm trying to think what video you're talking about, but yeah, even when we watch TV, we watch these things and then we get programmed. We watch so many things and then we get programmed into believing that this is our reality. Like even the news, you know, we watch the news constantly. So, you know, the controversy right now that is out is the virus and the vaccine and different things like that. But it was such a scare when it first came out. And like I say, to each his own. I'm not judging or none of that. Like if you got the vaccine or you didn't. For me, it causes brain aneurysms and all of that has been the side effects. So for me, I have to pass. I have already survived 2 brain aneurysms and a stroke. So if I have to make a choice, I just choose herbs to be a part of my healing. You know what I mean? But to each his own. If you chose to get the vaccine, that's your choice. But the way that it was so force-fed to the people through the media, a lot of us didn't get to make a conscious decision. And even the hospital that came up, and like in Houston, I don't know if y'all saw that, but Methodist, they had workers that were literally nurses in the hospital that didn't want to take the vaccine. And these nurses actually lost their jobs because they didn't want to take a vaccine that has not been approved. You know, if it hasn't been approved, people should have a right. That's my opinion. You know, but again, to each his own. You have at some point we just have to make our own conscious decision and agree to disagree on some things, you know.
And you want to add to that, or you want me to
No. Go ahead.
When did you fall in love with hip hop?
Man, oh my good. I did a talent show in New Orleans, right?
What year? So we know. What year? So I want to see the progression.
I was in middle school.
Okay, we're good. Okay.
Yeah, I was in middle school. And the name of our group, that'll show you my era. But the name of our group was Valley Troop Adidas Group. And so we did a rap. We had a beatbox on stage and we did a rap, and it was called Now Laters. You know, I know, right? One day I was starving just like a gator, but we won the talent show, and I was like, and I used to write poems all the time. Like that's how I started. I started writing poems, but then I turned my poems to music. But after I was on stage, and I was like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna be doing, and yeah, went from there.
And prior to you getting signed, talk about that journey.
So before I got signed with Suave House, I was actually with another another company in New Orleans called Full Pack.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had signed a contract with them. And that kind of just faded out. But yeah, I was doing New Orleans hip hop at the time. So I was doing me and Juvenile used to be in the same club rapping. Straight up. We was in Newton's. Like, it was a club in New Orleans called Newton's. You could always get on the mic. Me and his name was Magnolia Slim at the time, but Soldier Slim. We used to be in the projects rapping. Like, that was our thing, you know? So we just all kind of went in our own directions. Yeah. So.
Hey, you got some family here. One of my brothers, Taiwan Berry here, was in the chat, and he heard your accent. He came in late, so he didn't hear where you said you was from, but he heard that, and he knew you was from the South, and he knew that you spent some time in New Orleans. So he said, "What's up?"
Peace, yes. Yeah, I was born in New York, but raised in New Orleans. So if I'm speaking and I'm comfortable, New Orleans come out, or if I'm upset, New Orleans come out, and but I can still change it up. I don't know. I'm from everywhere.
And DJ says, talk that indigenous talk, Queen. My mother's side family has the Deep Creek tribe roots.
Yes, right.
And how old were you when you left New York? And what borough were you in?
I was born in the Bronx, but I lived in 127 in St. Nick for a minute, and that's where
Harlem. In Harlem.
Yes. In Harlem, like around where they recorded Juice. The park was literally right up the street. Yeah. So yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. That's dope, because I was born in New York, but raised between the Bronx and Harlem.
Oh wow.
My grandfather bought a co-op on 147th and Lenox, Esplanade Garden.
Okay. Yeah. How cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Small
world. So me and Harlem get along well, man. I absolutely love that city. And Suave House. How did that come about? I said Swisher. How did that come about?
I know, right? So I was actually in a group at one point. Shout out to Redbone. But I was in a group at one point, and we were called NOLA. Mm-hmm. And so we went to New York to get a deal. And so we was with Jive Records. Mm-hmm. And so we was getting a demo deal with them at the time. But then they came across the Ghetto Twins. And so I'm 6 feet, right? And my partner is 5 feet. So us in front of a camera was a little awkward, I guess, compared to like the Ghetto Twins, who have the exact look. They were more marketable to Jive than we were. So that kind of just fell through, and my partner moved back to New Orleans, and then I stayed in New York, but I went to New Orleans to visit my mom. And then Suave House just called my mom's house out the blue and was just like, well, what happened to y'all? Because they were supposed to do music for us for our demo. And Draper got on the phone and he was like, well, call Redbone on 3-way. Let me hear y'all rap. And so we rapped over the phone for him. And he flew us out to Houston the next day, and that was all she wrote.
How's that experience been?
I mean, it was awesome. It was cool. Like it was definitely a part of my journey that I can never take back and don't want to. I really appreciate everything that I experienced on Suave House, you know.
Uh-huh. And
then we grew apart. But I wish everybody that came from there much success, you know. We just, I don't know. We all eventually have to take our own journeys, you know. So
what's the ups and downs of it? What were the ups and downs?
Of what? Suave House?
Yeah. What was the ups and downs? Yeah, because
well, what I have learned with anything, it's not just Suave House, it's period. But when you decide as an artist to sign a contract with a company, when you sign that contract, you immediately put your dream in somebody else's hands. So then you depend on that hand to move. But if something happens with that hand, you still can't move because you have a binding contract. And so I think that was one of the biggest lessons for me, is just understanding the power of independence.
Wow. How's independence now? How's that journey?
You know, I have accomplished so many things as an independent artist that I wouldn't have even dreamed of when I was on Suave House, you know. And Suave House helped create my name. Like, they were a part of my journey. I love that. But it's just been from up, you know. It's been, I mean, I've had my downs, you know, the 2 brain aneurysms and the stroke and relearning how to walk again and going through my insecurities and all of that. Yeah, I've had that. But it changed my life. And by changing my life, I changed my direction, you know?
What's the next phase? What's next?
Well, I have a project. I have a homeboy that when I was in the hospital, like, a lot of people that I thought were in my circle wasn't, and the ones that really were there. And he's one of those people. He's one of my best friends. His name is Big Yo. But me and him actually did a project. We're completing it now. So we have a video out, but we still have to like finish our project. And so, yeah, we're doing it. The name of our group is The Cure. And then after that, I'm working on my solo project. Yeah.
Yeah, let me ask you, who's the most complete artist that you've worked with before?
Somebody y'all haven't heard of.
Yeah. You want to know?
Her name is Swatara. I would say Swatara Olushala. She is one of the dopest artists I have ever worked with. But I can't front. I've worked with some amazing artists, like ones that y'all would know. Dang. I guess, you know, 8 Ball and MJG. Of course, I work with them. They're dope. You know, they've always been dope, and so yeah, I got to give that to them. I mean, I can't really think of like mainstream artists because I've worked with them behind the scenes, but I haven't really worked with a lot of like mainstream artists. I have worked with Jagged Edge. They're dope too. So, but hip hop, nah, I can't really say. Now I have favorites in hip hop, and my favorites are Mary J. Blige's. Even though she's not hip hop, she's hip hop. And then Lauryn Hill. I love Lauryn Hill. Rhapsody. And Saba. Y'all familiar with Saba? Saba's dope.
Yeah, back in the 90s, reggae. Saba.
Oh, no, not that Saba. This is a young rapper. He a young rapper. He's dope. Like, look him up. He's dope. He's really dope. Saba is his name. And also Psychodrama. I don't know if y'all familiar with him, with them, but yeah. You're not?
No, I'm not.
Okay. They're from Chicago, but one of their artists, Buck from Psychodrama, he's on Broken Soul. He's on the video that I have on YouTube. Yeah, that's him rapping.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 states below wants to know. Ask her, is she familiar with 3DNAT?
No.
What's your take on hip hop now?
I think it needs an adjustment. It needs to be washed and redone. Like, okay, so it's a lot of hip hop out that is dope, right? But it's not on radio. You're not gonna hear it on radio. So I would suggest everybody really get into like making playlists through Apple Music or whoever your like music source is, because mainstream is going to keep feeding you the same sound, the same message. And yeah, I'm over that.
You talked about some of the women that you like, but I want to hear about some of the fellas too. How about Anderson .Paak and Kendrick Lamar, E40, Earl?
Absolutely. So yes, Anderson .Paak. Yes, he is one of my favorite, and Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. Definitely. Now E40, I have not really I respect E40 though. Like, I respect his grind all day long, but I have not just like gotten all the way into him. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, California legend right there.
Yeah, I know.
What about there's somebody in the South, you probably familiar with him, and his name is Big Crit. You know Big Crit?
Absolutely. I jam with yes, he's in my playlist. Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, Crit, get down. That's
he's dope. He's dope. I need your energy.
Yeah. That was on his last album.
Right.
P, have you had any interaction with Master P?
I haven't recorded with him, but yeah, me and him have met. We met under crazy circumstances, but yeah, we met. He's a dope person. Yeah.
Yeah. How about Drake? We always have a conversation about Drake in the barbershop. What's your impression of him?
I'm a fan. I like Drake.
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, good. Because I know some people, they just be like,
they fake. They fake.
Man. Some people don't like him, and I think his personal life, that's his personal life. I don't get into that, but his music, Drake is a hit maker.
He's a hit maker, right?
For real.
Yeah, for sure. DB.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like certain kind of R&B. Drake, all right, but I like certain kind of R&B. That type of R&B really ain't my thing. So if you had to choose between Stephanie Mills, Anita Baker, and Shirley Murdoch, or
okay.
Mary J. Faith Evans, and Mariah, and you can only listen to either one of them three for the next 10 years.
Mary J. all day. Yeah, Mary J. and Shirley Murdoch. I need her to no. Let me take that back. Mary J. and Stephanie Mills.
No. They're only in those three groups, though. You can take that old school crew, the Stephanie Mills, Anita Baker, and Shirley Murdoch, or Mary J. Faith and Mariah.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would have to do Stephanie, the old school. Yeah.
Facts. You say that so sad, like, I
need Mary J to be a part of that category. Like, Mary J got me through some hard times in New York. Y'all don't understand that this is my life. Oh my God.
Really?
Yes, I was homeless in New York, and so I would go to City Park and literally lay out my blanket until the sun set and just listen to Mary J on my cassette.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that causes me to ask, how did the homeless begin, and how did you sustain your optimism?
Well, I went up there originally and stayed with my aunt, and that didn't work out. So then we ended up going to a shelter, and then my people, she had somebody out there, so she went and stayed with them. But it wasn't enough space for me, so I had to just stay in the shelter. And so it was rough. So I worked at Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I would go to work, and then after that, because we had a curfew at the shelter. And so I would go to work, and then after that, I would go sit in City Park until the sunset and either read or like listen to Tupac and Mary J. Blige. Yeah.
That's a cold duo right there.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
they got me through. I'm telling you. Oh, that Mary J. She used to have me crying on that. If you look into my life, oh my God, that was my jam. Like for real. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember listening to that or seeing the Brenda's Got a Baby.
Yes. Yeah, all of that. Right. Right.
Yeah, I had something in my eye. I had to go.
That's what you want to say. Okay. Right.
Yeah. How did that make you stronger? Because Fred also had an experience of experienced some homelessness for a while, and obviously he's got tons of success now. But how did that change you and make you stronger, if it did at all?
Yeah, it did. There was a point where people were stealing my stuff in the shelter, and I called my mom. I called my mom, and I'm like, I'm crying, and I'm just like, they stealing my stuff and blah blah blah. And my mom is like, well, you could always come home. And I was like, no, because if I come home, that means I came out here for nothing. Like, that's how I looked at it. If I went through all of this and I still didn't come to accomplish my goal, then that's a waste of time for me. Like, it needs to make sense in the end. And so that alone is what made me, or gave me strength. Like, I'm going to see it through. It's not going to always be this way. It's just something I got to go through,
Wow. And what was that time period in time?
That was like 90s, the 90s. Yeah.
90s. And you saved your money from Kentucky Fried Chicken and ultimately buying a car to stay in and then getting a place or getting a deal? Or
actually, no, the shelter. Okay, so pressure bust pipes. So basically they would have a security officer that would check you every time you came in the building. So right. My thing, I had my own way of getting through my sanity. And so my thing was, I would drink a gallon of water a day. That was my thing. I drank a gallon of water a day. That's what got me through. That was my cigarette. Right. You understand? So I came in, the security officer, she caught me on a bad day. And I've been bringing my water every day. All of a sudden, you got a problem with me bringing my water. And I clicked out. And I really clicked out. And it got so bad, like they wanted to kick me out and all of that. And so the counselor that I was dealing with the name of the shelter was the Covenant House. And so the counselor helped me get a space in something that was like a halfway house. So I had a studio apartment that they put me in the Bronx. And that was I had to pay rent there, but it was like a way reduced rent. I just couldn't do any drugs or anything like that. Yeah. So
now it's funny how opportunity opens up. You know what I mean? I had a car. So I had a car, and I would sleep in my car. And I had a college degree and was a school teacher.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? It was that expensive to live in LA,
Right.
And at the time I had destroyed my credit, what I mean? From like, see, back in the, we had those commercials where you buy the music and the DVDs, and
right.
I was already in the check system from writing bad checks, so
right.
Like man. And so I had to rebuild, so I couldn't pass I couldn't get past a credit check,
Wow.
So
and it wasn't even that big then, but that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like my first job. You get what I'm saying? Like on record, you know. So,
Mhm.
ain't no way a person that owns an apartment building or a property gonna say, "Hey, I'll trust you." You know,
Right,
at 21, 22 years old, ain't gonna happen.
right. You're right.
You know,
Wow.
yeah. So that was so you mentioned Tupac, man. How special was Tupac? Where would he be today?
I think he was ahead of his time, but he had some demons that he was dealing with at the same time. Like he was all the way like half and half. He had this special
Oh.
energy about him. Go ahead.
No, I want you to finish, but you just I've been meaning to have this conversation on the show.
Okay.
Mhm.
Nah, because like he had this part of him that was righteous and full of strength, but then he had this dark energy about him that was disrespectful and mean, uh and degrading, uh and so that it was an ugly balance.
Mhm.
And so that's the only thing that I would look at and just be like, dang, but he had to grow from that. That was his own journey, but he let his anger, like when I speak on that, I'm mainly talking about this song he made, and he dissed Mobb Deep, and he dissed all of these people that really, it was mean. It was just mean. And so that was the only thing that I was just like, shouldn't have went there, like. But that was his journey. But he was still an amazing, dope rapper to me, and I loved he was a soul rapper,
Mm.
right? Like he wasn't just reading paper. You felt him. You felt what he said. That was what made his negative side so potent, because he made you feel what he was saying, negative or positive, you know?
Right. Right. When I think of Tupac now as a 43-year-old man, in my 20s, I obviously was rah rah, yeah, Tupac, like I was pretending like, but I
Right.
definitely wasn't that. I always had this now, like the past couple of years, and I've been meaning to have this conversation. We dabbed in it a little bit, but Tupac was a cornball. Tupac was an intellectual. And I mean cornball in the highest honor. Like you
No,
get
I
what I'm
get
saying?
it.
Just
Mhm.
to make the point for this show.
Right.
And the industry forced him to be that way. He had it in him now. Don't get me wrong. We all got that side in us.
All of us. You're
But
right.
they fed it though. They fed it. They fed it. They fed it. They fed it. And his artistry went from the lighter colors of the rainbow to the darker side of the rainbow, and how he protected himself was
Mm,
knowing that he had the lighter side of the angels over there. You get what I'm saying?
right.
And I think that's hip hop now. You understand what I'm saying? Hit him up, kill him up, shoot him up, rah 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 rah. If Tupac would have hit his 33rd, 34th birthday, you understand? If he would have got there, if he
He
would
was
have got there,
elevated. Most definitely.
if he would have got there. And I think that's the gift and the curse of like of black men and women having the ability to be anything they want. You understand? We are the origin of everything you could think of, see, be, whatever you want, because
Exactly.
everything comes from this color. And I think we glorified the wrong version of Tupac. I think that those are poems that he wrote.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Those are
Right.
poems on beats. And like you say, he speaks to the soul.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And I truly believe that if we glorified the man that became obviously a rapper, he was a dancer, rapper, and he was budding into becoming I don't know what is the term, Hall of Fame, award-winning actor. And every time he acted, he was a real person that we knew. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, that's just an actor. He was really your best friend, your neighbor, and it was just beautiful to see and beautiful to hear. And I just wish because he would have told you at 33, 34, that was BS what I was doing. And he would have had the courage to do it.
Right.
You know, Young Thug don't have the courage to say, no, he gonna tell you what pill to buy.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I truly wish what would have, if Tupac just would have got there, they wouldn't have caught him. You get what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened.
That's because we have to evolve. Like, that's our nature. We have to grow. And he was always a person that he showed that he was capable of growth and elevation. Like, he showed that, but he just didn't get the opportunity. And I never thought about it that way, but that's a great perspective. Like, if he had the time, because I was a knucklehead on Suave House. The stuff I used to talk about, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But I couldn't talk about that now because that's not who I am.
Yeah.
You know, that's the same for him, or what could have been, you know.
The accountability would have been there.
Yeah.
He had the muscle within to be accountable for his actions and say, nah, we ain't doing that on this record.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
You're right. Mm-hmm. You're right.
DB, go ahead.
Yeah, let me just back up just a little bit for a second. Talking about the GOAT himself, Tupac. Tupac described himself with thug life. He said, I don't consider myself a thug to be straight militant. I'm a thug, and the definition of a thug comes from being half of the street element and half of the Panther element. And half of the independence movement, you know, saying that we want self-determination. Tupac was diverse. Tupac had levels and layers. Tupac was and is artistic, and he's a legend and an icon. Cornball was, I don't think that was the right word to use for Tupac, and even spinning it, I just don't think that's the right word.
Well, call him an intellectual. We'll call him an intellectual. That feels better.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah. But what's your creative process like when you're doing music?
That's a broad question. Like, what you mean?
Yeah.
Like, what's my start to finish? Or because I can't freestyle. I've never been a freestyle. Oh. Like, yeah, no, I've never been a freestyle. I've tried. It doesn't come out properly. And even now, since the brain aneurysm, like, yeah, no. I can't freestyle, but I can write something prophetic. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one time, I don't know, I was a young dude, but I saw R. Kelly in the Beverly Center, and he had, you know, his entourage with him, and I was sitting in the food court with my brother, and I saw him. He was just kind of like bopping his head, and then he told somebody, "Give me a napkin, give me a napkin." They gave him a napkin, and he started writing the song on the napkin.
Yeah, so that was the inspiration. It hit him right there. I get it. Yeah.
I heard there was a rapper out of Los Angeles, out of South Central, named Crooked Eye. And Crooked Eye, in one of his verses, he said, writing rhymes on my project kitchen table. You know, so, and I know some people, they might go into the studio and they want to hear the beat first and see what the production's like. Or some people, they just, whatever inspires them when they walking the earth, write things down and then put it on top of the beat. So I'm asking, what is yours?
I get it. And so for me, like, I don't freestyle rap. Let's go there. But I will sing a hook in a heartbeat. I sing all the time. Like, anybody who knows me, they know I'm always like humming or coming up with melodies or whatever. And so I would say that is my creative process. And I don't have to have a track for that. I would just, you know, it could be in the shower, it could be wherever. And I just come up with these thoughts. And yeah. So that's my creative process. And as far as writing the rap, once I come up with the hook, then I, if I have the beat, then I'll go through that. But yeah, I have my own studio in my house, a studio setup. So it's really easy if I'm inspired to just go and put a concept down, you know? Yeah.
Who's some of the people you want to work with?
Yeah, I would love to do something with Lauryn Hill. just I love her energy. Like her energy is just so dope to me. So that's like my first, and of course Mary J. I'm diehard fan. So Mary J, Erica Badu, uh, uh, Jill Scott, um, and you know everybody has their opinions about her, but I see this girl on a deeper level because I've heard when she is not rapping about uh different things. But I love Nicki Minaj when she is on real rap. Like that song she did with Drake.
Which
And
one?
I can't think of it, but she's just talking about like, you know, dreams, and she's being a real rapper. She's not talking about, you know, what the industry expects of her. She just is talking about life. And I like that, you know. So I wouldn't mind doing a song with Nicki Minaj. Really, I would like to work with a whole bunch of artists. It's not too many artists I wouldn't like working with, but it's just the era, you know, the era. Like Kendrick Lamar, of course, I would love to do something with Kendrick Lamar. Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you single right now?
No.
Next question. So do you think the Sons or the Bucks? The Sons of the Bucks.
Yeah, that's next, right. Yeah, I don't have a label, put it like that. I'm enjoying life right now.
Okay. Yeah. She about to, man, you made our heart jump through the computer screen, DB, man.
And that's only through my voice. I ain't even see my face yet.
I'm like, hold up, man. You about to make her tell a half lie, man. Come on.
Oh my goodness. Y'all funny.
Oh man.
No, listen, we in the barbershop, so we chop it up about any and everything.
I'm open. I love it. Yeah. It's just them random questions. Just like you told me what you read on my profile. Like I respect it. So it's all love.
So what's the best place to meet a potential partner?
I don't think there's a best place. I think when it's time for you to meet, that energy will come to you. But I definitely don't think it's like a place. Now, online dating has become, to me, that's a way to like randomly go through a whole bunch of potentials without, you know, a lot of BS. So yeah.
How was your experience with online dating?
It wasn't that great. But it wasn't that great, but you know, it's what it is. Yeah.
Which one is better, Bumble, POF, or what's the other one?
Facebook.
No, but Bumble, POF. It's another one. Man, what's the other one?
It's the one that slides. I know it's Tinder, right?
Tinder. There you go.
Yeah, I've never been on Tinder. I did POF, and I did Bumble. I didn't like Bumble. POF was all right.
Yeah, why didn't you like Bumble?
Because it wasn't a lot of people that look like us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you a boxing fan at all? You're in Houston. You're a boxing fan? Texas, basketball, football.
So I'm learning about it. See, my mother was a sports fanatic when I grew up.
Wow. Okay.
Sports and politics. So instead of me watching it, I rebelled against both. Like I didn't want nothing to do with none of that. I went anti everything. So yeah. But now I'm starting to appreciate it. But like, yeah, no, I don't.
What's your take on American politics?
Oh, that's a long conversation right there. I think American politics it's programmed and structured, and I don't see a real benefit until we create the benefit. Like,
Hmm.
I think we need to run our own politics. We need to have our own structure, because we still are listening to the same people that created or ran plantations, that built the system itself, and they create laws to work in their favor. We still are catering to that. And so, to me, until we change that structure, it makes no sense for me. Politics, yeah, I have a, you know, yeah.
Oh, you said we need to have our own stuff like that
We
fairy
need
stuff.
to have our own system. We need to have our own politics, because right now we still are taking rules and ran by rules that are set up by the people that oppressed us.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Can you tell us some more personal stuff about you? Yeah, we want to know what's your favorite drink, what's your favorite food, and your favorite color.
Okay. I don't drink, I don't smoke. Now, I used to drink and smoke before my second brain aneurysm. And so after the second one, I went out to have drinks with a friend of mine, and I got intoxicated. And two things happened when I got to my house, because I've been on my own since I was 15. So I had to go in my house, and I had a picture of my son on the side table, and I was intoxicated. So on top of, I didn't have good equilibrium, and so I fell and I cut my hand open on my son's picture. And then that next day, so I had blood all over me, and then on top of that, I woke up with a headache, and I started panicking, because I'm thinking, oh my God, am I about to have another brain aneurysm? Right. And so that right there, that whole night stopped me from drinking, because I didn't like the idea that I had to worry about another brain aneurysm. So to take away the anxiety, I just simply needed to take away the problem. And the same happened with weed, because I smoked, and then it's going to my brain, and then I'm getting anxiety, and then I'm worrying about, what if this is giving me another brain aneurysm? Like, why I have to put myself through that? I don't need to put myself through that. So I don't drink, I don't smoke. I'm actually vegan. Most of the time I'm raw vegan. Like, I went extreme, y'all. Like, I went from like all the way left to like, let me try this route. Let me see how going this path is going to work for me. So, I have my cheat days on my raw vegan, but for the most part, I eat mainly fruits and vegetables. I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten meat for a very long time.
So vegan are basically like not eating.
Well, vegan is not eating dairy, or not eating anything with eyes that comes from anything with eyes. So, but vegetarians still eat eggs and cheese. Yeah.
Okay. So where do you get your protein?
That's the big question. So the animals that most humans eat are vegans, right? They're naturally vegans. So they're getting their protein from the grass or nature. If you look at a gorilla is so strong, but they're getting their protein from nature. So greens produce protein, beans produce protein. There's so many things that produce protein. Yeah, so that is where I get my protein.
Man, you might inspire me to change my whole outlook on how I see nutrition. So going vegan.
That's what I do. That's what I do. I'm a naturopath, so that's what I do. Seriously. Yeah.
I love it. Go ahead, bro. You want to jump in there?
How was that transition to being a naturopath? How was that transition in terms of the and the spirituality of it? Was that hard, especially your lifestyle, knowing it's going to be long nights, early mornings? They say artists are most creative when they go when the moon comes up. and then you got all these elements around you, you know. How's that duality?
It just kind of changed, you know. Like I said, I used to smoke weed, and I used to think that weed was the thing that made me creative. So I had to smoke to get that inspiration, you know, to be creative. But then after I stopped, I wrote some dope verses not being high. Like, you know what I'm saying? So what weed actually did was made me think that my verses were dope. You know, they just elevated the thought of it.
Right.
But now, like, yeah, it's just being on this path. And like I said, my mom was a medicine woman. So my mom, when I was young, she was putting books in front of me, like Back to Eden and, you know, all of these books about health. So that's what I grew up on. But I've eaten my chicken. I've eaten my pork chops. I done ate deer. I done ate frog legs. I done ate it all. But, you know, right now, and going into this journey, it's just been, I think it's all around evolution. It's as we change our diet, as we decide to change what we decide to put in our body, because if we're eating animals that are dead, they're acidic. They're not benefiting us.
Right.
Regardless of, and so food tastes so good, but then it gets into our body and it causes havoc because it's hard for us to digest it, and it's building all of this acid in our body. And so there's a book I was reading a while ago, and it was talking about how the animals, and it's just a metaphor, but the animals were getting mad at humans because humans kept on killing them for no reason, right? So they came up with this pact. They said, yeah, if they keep on doing that, what we're going to do is when they eat us, we're going to start killing them from the inside out. And that's really what is happening. That's why we have diabetes. That's why we have high blood pressure. That's why we are having lots of cancers and different things like that, because we are disrespecting the earth. We're disrespecting the process. It's not to say that our culture has not eaten meat. But we actually asked the animals permission to eat it before we killed it. We asked that animal, is it okay for us to take your life? We respected the animal enough that we cherished it enough where we would ask the animal, and the animal would sacrifice because it was a part of the culture. But now it's slaughterhouses. I mean, they're disgusting. I mean, these chickens are really packed, you know, and so we need to get a grip as humans. We need to get a grip as humans, or like that metaphor is going to become our reality.
Right. And do you think they're putting stuff in marijuana today to give it that cocaine addiction?
That makes sense. I think marijuana is definitely genetically modified.
Sure.
You know, and so it makes sense. They're probably spraying it with all of that. But yeah, I don't doubt that one bit. That makes more sense than anything to me, because I know people that just like, no matter what, I'm not giving up my weed, you know. So yeah. But to each his own. Like I said, everybody, we all on our journeys. Wherever we are, we on our journeys, you know.
Right.
Wherever it stops, that's where it stops. Like, I did a video and I was talking about cigarette smokers. And it's like all day long, you could tell somebody, you need to stop smoking. This is ruining your lungs. It's ruining your health or whatever. But until that person decides to make a conscious choice to stop smoking, they're going to keep smoking. So, like, you have to live and let live. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I just think they're controlling us through, like, and everyone, I think people are celebrating like, oh, we got marijuana, but if you're not growing it,
you don't know where it's coming from.
You don't know where it's coming from. Same thing with everything else, you know.
Right.
Food is a drug. How can the Food and Drug Administration be one entity?
Man,
Disgusting,
right. I never thought about that, but seriously.
Mhm.
Wow.
Makes
Right.
makes no sense.
Right.
It don't add up. You know what I mean? So, but that's just, we'll see, man.
Right.
We'll see. And hours up. Oh, go ahead. No, he done. He ain't done. Go ahead. I'm like, I know she was. We can't keep her over time, but go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, one more question.
Yeah, go ahead.
You seem to be pretty high frequency and got some good energy, but I want to know, how do you deal with your darkness, and what do you do to relieve stress?
Well, I just had a temper tantrum probably about an hour ago. But I let it out. I let my stress out. And sometimes it's not the best, it's not the best time. I need to get a grip, because what happened with me, even with my aneurysms, it tampered my frontal lobes, right? And so I was speaking for the Heart Association at this hospital out here, and this lady was talking about how she can't show love to her children anymore because she just doesn't feel it. Like, that's how it messed with her frontal lobe. So it had the choice of either heightening my emotions or suppressing them. For me, mine's got heightened. So I can be emotional. Like, I can be overly emotional, and it's extra because of what happened. So sometimes I just have to break away. I will lock myself in my room, or, I have to do something like that. But I really don't have a way that I can just say, oh, that's the way I release. Like, going to water, and nature is probably my best solution right now. Like, being around a body of water, or just like being in nature, because just being in nature, walking, that does something for me. It just helps me calm down. So
all I got to do is give you a gallon of water and take you to the beach?
I don't want no gallon of water. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, you could bring me a gallon of alkaline or something like that. That's cool. But yeah, like being on the water, like that does something, It's something special. It just, I don't know. The water is healing for everybody. It's not just me. It's healing for everybody. I don't care what your issue is. If you just go sit at the water for a minute, you calm down,
You Aquarius?
Not at all. I'm a Leo.
Oh, August Leo?
Yep. I'm a Leo Virgo cusp. So I'm at the end I'm the last day before Virgo.
Oh, you got that Kobe Bryant birthday, huh?
Yeah. August 21st, he was 22nd, right?
23rd.
No, 23rd is Virgo, right? Yeah, 23rd is Virgo.
Yeah, you right there with Nip and Magic Johnson and DB.
Yes.
Grandpa Hawthorne. Yeah, you there with a whole lot of great people.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Well, give us a big old smile before you leave.
Y'all been having me smiling all night. Like, I can't even control it. Y'all been having me smiling all night.
Well, we knew you had a temper tantrum before you came on, so.
Yeah. I have a dog that is, he was my therapy dog, but he's getting old. And so I just have to go through the process of, like, I'm probably going to have to put him down soon.
Understand.
Yeah.
Sure, that's tough. I've never owned a pet. I'm not sure. Do you say own a pet or had a pet? Had a pet. Tell me, how does that language work? Out of curiosity.
Me?
Yeah. Do you say you own a pet or do you say you have a pet? Do you say I own a dog?
I have. That sounds more personal. Yeah. Own is like my car.
Yeah. But I've never even said that before. So that's why I was
right.
That sounds weird to say I own a dog, So
right. Yeah, I own a dog.
Yeah.
That don't sound right.
Yeah. We appreciate you coming on, and we thank John and PPD for having you come on. You got to come back, man, because maybe I can go off screen and y'all can pretend this is a dating app. You know.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm with that.
yeah. He's gonna slide in your DM right now for
Oh
sure.
my goodness.
Yeah. Oh yeah, is your Instagram back, dog?
No, it's still down, but as soon as it's back up, though, I'm not even gonna call her Tony. I'm gonna call her Miss Hickman.
Mm-hmm.
Janet Jackson told me how to say that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, yeah,
On that note,
I have a somebody. I have a somebody. Yeah, I do have a somebody. But
yeah, you already know.
Somebody loves you, babe.
yeah,
Yes, indeed. We appreciate you coming out, spending some time with us, and look forward to having you back in here real soon.
well, yeah, much love. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Barbershop. Thank you, Unique Dawn, Patty, your whole community. I give much love, man. And yes, y'all can find me on Instagram and all my social media at the real Tony Hickman, not the fake Tony Hickman, but the real Tony Hickman that's on the screen. And my website is tonyhickman.com. And if you want to get my books or whatever, you can just go to tonyhickman.com or Amazon. It's a man's cry for health. Yeah, support.
And we appreciate you coming on. Thank you. And we'll see you soon.
Sounds good to me.
I appreciate you. Thank you, beautiful.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
All right, there we go. We're done.
Heard that little grunt at the end?
I missed it because it probably wasn't for me.
Oh, okay. Shit, I can't see I missed the screen for a second, so yeah, I couldn't see. Yeah, shout out to Unique Don and PPD for bringing that together, man. The queens in the building and did it again. Yeah, sure appreciate it. Shout out to Travis Jones and jumped in here. So the story of the day.
Uh-huh.
Wilder versus Fury set for October 9th. It's Arum and ESPN tired of Fury. Mm-hmm. My immediate answer is no. We all know that Tyson Fury has that shield around him. And it's called lack of pigmentation. That's his protection. That's ESPN. They're not tired of him because they like a little bit of drama because it keeps the interest there. And Bob Arum is not tired because Bob Arum is just as devilish and conniving as Tyson Fury. But at the end of the day, Bob Arum is still going to collect a nice little ransom for the Gypsy Queen getting in the ring. So they're not tired. When the money runs out, then they'll be tired. And then they'll ship Fury off to, wherever. But for right now, there's still money involved. And the biggest heavyweight bout that they can make right now, and probably just the biggest fight period that they can make, So money talks. And yeah, so I don't think they're tired of them right now. October 9th, listen, I hate to wait. We skipping all of July and then August and September, and we finally get it in October. I think the only two positives is Deontay Wilder gets a chance to build up more rage and continue to sharpen his sword. And the second thing is Las Vegas won't be that damn hot. I think that's like a good time of year for us to be out there, and wear some nice clothes without being extremely uncomfortable. But other than that, man, I would have loved for this to have happened in August, going back there back to back for EJ and also Deontay. That would have been real cool. A week apart, 2 weeks apart, it didn't matter. That would have been cool, but it is what it is. I still don't believe it until they are standing across from each other, because this gigantic goblin will find another way to come up with some nonsense. But yeah, let her hear what the brothers got to say, man. Want to hear Reg, Brandon, the rest of the brothers call in. Fellas, call us now.
Yeah, I think that I think they're tired of him because I don't think they can handle him. You know, he's kind of like doing this. I feel like he's doing his own thing. I feel like he's kind of probably taking a step back in terms of his habits. He wasn't training. He really didn't care. You know, they did their best by surrounding him with the fighters that actually had fights on the card to give him that extra oomph. That didn't work, you know. And I think that they just don't care. If now let's just say, I just think Bob's personality, publicly he ain't gonna say it, but I think quiet he's like, man, I ain't got to put up with this, man. I ain't got to put up with this dude and put a leash on him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I'm not. This ain't taking up for Bob's character. I'm just talking about just as a man. You just like, man, it ain't worth it. You know what I mean? Like, this guy is not worth it, man. He is not a life-changing talent. You know, he's not Sugar Ray Leonard. You know, he's not Marvin Hagler, you know, like a generational talent. He's definitely not that. And I just think you, as a man, you just be like, and you know how to create success. I'm not talking about your amount of money, but if you're at your job, right, whether you work for someone or you have your own business, you know how to create success. And you got this guy that's talented, but he comes into work late, he smells like weed, you know, he's, you know what I mean? He's exhausted by the end of the day because he's staying up late. You know, he got bad habits. I mean, just get rid of him, you know? And I think Bob Arum, an 89-year-old Bob Arum, one of them, 88, 89, I think he's just like, man, I can go get one of these Latinos, put him, go find somebody, you know, pay him $30,000. ESPN gonna give me $1 million to put on the card. I pay him $30,000. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just so many different ways. And I just think Fury is wearing out his welcome. I don't know it to be true. It's just me, just common sense, you know. So,
but even with the money though, that he'll generate by being able to fight against Deontay Wilder and potentially Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, but it's on his side. So he's in charge of everything. So when you got to put up $5 to $10 million just to put on the event, and this guy character ain't worth the damn, you know. So they just spent $1 million. You get what I'm saying? They just spent $1 million in airtime and all. That's $1 million in talent. You know, they got to pay the talent. They got to pay him. They got to fly him. They fly private. You know, they got to make these appointments and they got to put the talent up in hotels and feed them, and they get a per diem. And then you got the undercard. He's responsible for the undercard. He had to pay for camp. And me as a man, I would just say, you know what? Whatever happens October 9th, whatever happens October 9th. You know what I mean? If that's just what I would feel just as a man, you know. And after what I saw last night with him in the middle of a hotel. Now we know the test is fake, but we just go under the assumption that he had it, right?
Right.
It's just, he just has no respect for anything. You know, just mushing it in people's face. Like, you got fans spending money. Whew. I don't know. I wouldn't be that disrespectful, man. I don't even know how to be that disrespectful. I don't know. I wouldn't be in public for 2 weeks if they said I had if they say I had that and I had to go high for 2 days. The first thing I would have did is apologize. That's the very first thing I would have did. I apologize. You know, it was maybe a sparring partner or something. I don't know. I'm staying in a hotel. You know, you give that type of an explanation, but I don't know. I don't know if I can ever be that I'm not. I just think that's so disrespectful. He went and bought a car. Is that what he did?
I think they said rented one.
Man, come on, man. I would have laid low.
Which is even worse. Is he gonna give the car back to somebody else after that?
Yeah, right. I would have laid low. I would have laid low and not said anything and let things subside and let it ride out. You know, I wouldn't have been in the public. No way. And dressed the way he dressed too. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know. So.
Yeah. Oh, there's a question by Steve Jones here. He said, how's the fight on October 9th when the judge said September? I'm missing something. Yeah, I remembered it was supposed to be the 15th, 16th, or whatever that weekend was. Mm-hmm. But yeah, how did they get it to October?
Tay Jones said they extended it. In his live. Yeah. You guys got to go subscribe to Tay Jones, man. He give you daily updates on Team Wilder. So you guys that have that, go to Tay Jones. His YouTube page. Yeah.
I think it's a Pac-Man. Anyway, type in Pac-Man Tay Jones.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, Jordan? And make sure I go listen to Jordan and pre-order 9 Wives. The link is in the top of the chat, man. And go subscribe to DB as well. You know, so yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Shout out to Earl Spence, man. I just saw his story before I started the show. His 97-year-old grandma was watching him on TV, dog. That's dope. That's dope. Hey, I did an interview today, and they asked me about. I'll tell you a story, Jordan. They asked me about Earl Spence, and they wanted to talk about how good he was and how great he was. I said, man, let me tell you the story about Jaquan. That's gonna be my first story. Every time someone asks me about Earl Spence, that's my story, man. I'm never gonna live that down, man. Never ever. So yeah, that was pretty dope of him. So yeah, man. So
where you see Jordan at?
He's in the chat.
Man, I'm looking all up and down the chat. I don't see Jordan on nowhere.
He maybe like, I don't know. I can't see him no longer. But yeah.
Oh, it must be up high. Okay, because I'm looking. I'm like, you said Jordan. I'm looking. Yeah. I'm like, I don't see Jordan nowhere.
And how's the merch, man? I need a new sweater. How's the merch? I need a new workout sweater. I gotta get some new Deontay Wilder merch too, man. I've been sitting on that. I've been sitting on that Deontay gray sweater for a minute, man. I gotta get some Deontay Wilder merch. So
yeah. True that.
Yeah. So you staying on, or what you got?
No. I'm gonna cook something up and listen in.
What you eating?
I don't even know yet, man. I'm finna go in his kitchen. I did. One of my neighbors had some squash growing in the back, and also some cherry tomatoes. And I don't know, man. I don't know. So I'm gonna probably grill that real quick, and I don't know. I'm looking in the fridge, and yeah, I don't know. You know, I always put some kale on the grill too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna make something look pretty, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm gonna be listening in.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to get that. Yeah, so Jordan, you got to. So Monday, come on in, man. Come on in and drop the merch. You get dropping it this weekend, so make sure you hop on for like 10 minutes. Beam in for like 10 minutes on Monday, man, so we can put in our orders on the show right then and there, because we definitely gonna support that son of a gun. Sure. What's up, 808, man? Oh, it's this nigga again. Oh, this T. Oh, my bad. Because oh my man. Oh man. God dog.
Nah, Fred, this show last day on for the week. I ain't talking about. I am gonna say Cruz versus Haney.
We don't know what the hell you talking about. Cruz versus Haney. Cruz versus Haney sound like a Telemundo fight. You know what I mean? Cruz versus Haney.
Fred, I keep saying, y'all was talking about it the other day.
Like, we wasn't talking about it. You were. Don't put it on me. Listen, don't put that jacket on me.
Let me get it out.
Okay.
Y'all were talking about Haney. I ain't say y'all was talking about Cruz. I was saying y'all were talking about him and how ain't nobody fighting him. I agree. So what we gonna do? Wait forever, or we gonna get the next best thing? What we gonna do, Fred?
I don't know.
That's how I feel. But that dude had me dying. He said, "My auntie." I was over here dying laughing. Y'all are so funny. But I'd like to congratulate you on that interview you just did with Miss Tony Hickman.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, appreciate it.
She was so relatable.
Yeah, she was so calm.
Yeah. I'm not aware of her music. I'm gonna have to look into it and Google it now. But when what she said about Mary J. Blige was so relatable to me because in my 20s, I thought it was almost like Mary sat down with you and said, "Girl, what you going through?" And then she wrote a song, and then it's like all her music is like helped us through. And I say us because every woman I know felt the same way. And Tupac, oh my God, he's my favorite rapper. You know, aside from his talent, he's just talented as an actor, as whatever he set his mind to. He was a great talent. But I loved his voice. I don't know, something about a man with a deep voice. It was his voice and just the way he used it. You know, like he never, to me, he was not like one tone rapper.
Man.
You know, he sung his stuff.
I just wish he would have got out of that phase. You know, with Tupac, I think about him often, you know, and just from living in LA, you know, we got murals. I hear his songs, and you just randomly think about him, man, because he's great. So he's always great. People always gonna have an impression on you. And I think about that fight, and I'm like, there was no men around to say Tupac. No. This ain't the way. You are bigger than this, man. You are gonna change the world. He knew he was gonna change the world, but he just needed that reinforcement. He's 25.
Exactly.
25. Have three.
And the crazy thing is, I had just came back from overseas that July 4th, so I was ready to get my party on and everything in the States. Tupac was hot, like all through my like early 20s and stuff. And then when he died, it really left a hole in my heart.
Yeah. 96,
and
right?
I don't get that
September 96, right? Somewhere in
Yeah.
there, October, September. Yeah. I remember.
September 96.
Yeah, I remember because that was my first year at Whittier College. That's how I remember. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, Tupac dead. I just heard his album. What are you talking about? He's 27 years old. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
No,
Floyd Mayweather went pro in October of 96.
Yeah.
That was a good year.
Yeah, he just came out of Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah. And I wanted to go down there to Atlanta, but I don't know what made me not. And then, you know, they had that bomb thing. You know, then I said, oh yeah.
The white boy. That white boy. Did he just get out of jail or something, or he did life, or is he doing life?
I never knew who it was, Fred. That's crazy.
It was that white boy.
Knew who it was.
He was a security guard or something. I don't know. I saw a documentary on it 20 years ago. I don't know. I see. You know what I mean? You know how images are stick in your head. Yeah, September 13th. Yeah. September 13th, 1996. Yeah.
But let me ask you this.
Yes, please.
Do you watch BFTV sometimes? I know y'all.
Yeah. I watch BFTV. Sure.
When he got a video out, I love him. I love him.
Yeah, he dope.
He reminded me of a friend of mine. But he did a video today where he was talking about, and I might be pronouncing it wrong, so sorry, BFTV. He said Estapo vis major. So any of your listeners probably look at him too. And he broke down the legalities of how this thing is going to work. And I got to tell you, Fred, it makes sense. I know they say they extended it, but from what he's saying, vis major covers an act of God, like hurricanes, tornadoes. When you talk about you talk about legal proceedings dealing with the courts. So if an act of God happened, like a hurricane, a tornado, whatever, then that's vis major, spelled like major.
Okay.
But so then you can you can get out of going to court, I guess, in that instance. But estoppel brings it back home, so you don't abuse the vis major. The estoppel says something about inconsistencies. So in other words, Tyson Fury can't say he has the worst strand of COVID, and then 9 days later he's good, and then all of a sudden he can get on the fly list, and go where he wants, but he doesn't honor the dates that were set forth. And he said when vis major happens, they don't you can't make a forwarding date until you find out the health of the person. So that October 9th date, he was like, it can't be real because what they would do in cases like this is they would just cancel out the date that they already have. And then upon hearing that Tyson Fury's clean bill of health, good to go, ready to go, then they can make another date.
I just want the worst
And
for
he gave
him.
an example. What if Tyson Fury really had it bad? And then he started feeling better and got his bill of health October 1st. But all that time he couldn't, train or whatever. So what he gonna do? Go fight October 9th? So I mean, I was saying that makes sense. I don't know, I'm just a fan. I have to see it when I see it. I'm not gonna get my hopes up high. I don't think this man want to fight. But to me, he took it beyond boxing. There's the racial element. Like I keep asking myself, why they let this man get away with it? Why I be questioning myself, like, why I do 20 years in the military just to come home to live amongst double standards? That shit bothers me, Fred. It bothers me to no end. So I hope they deal with this dude and throw his ass up out of our country. Like, I hope all Americans can come together and at least agree on this, because if you let him get away with it, who's next? That's my big thing. Cruz versus Haney. Let's get it. All right, Fred, you have a wonderful weekend.
Appreciate you.
TV?
Appreciate
and I
you.
love your interviews, man. You be on point, man.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're fun. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. Well,
thanks for listening.
yep,
Bye-bye.
easy. Yeah. I wish they would enact a Labor Day. Find a stadium Labor Day. It's probably whatever stadium is available. Find it. If they got to go to Mississippi, put it in Mississippi. You know what I mean? What's up? What's up? What's up?
My nigga, this is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. This is a real nigga celebration.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What is good?
What's good?
Bro, I am going to go on a rant tonight. Okay. Fuck yes. They rebooked it.
Oh, October 9th.
I did not expect that. So I don't think Fury's even going to show up. I think Fury's going to ghost the fight, and he's not going to go to Vegas. What do you think about that?
Oh, I thought you were going off on a rant. That's more of a question. Yeah, I think. I mean, there's a high percentage. A high percentage is more than 1%, because I've never thought that a fighter wouldn't show up to a fight. But Tyson Fury is one of those guys. He doesn't want to train. He's not in love with the sport right now. I just think they need to get him in the ring as soon as possible. And I think Bob Arum wants to get him in the ring.
He's a fucking joke. He's a cheater, and he's a fucking joke. And he's a bitch and a pussy and everything else of the above that I can possibly say at the moment.
I agree. I couldn't agree with you more. I'm with you.
And there's proof that he's cheated in the past with his gloves.
Yep.
There's obvious proof that the test either is fake or he's obviously infecting a lot of people, which we've pretty much confirmed it's fake at this point. Correct? Is that the case now?
Yeah, I mean, it's all but confirmed. That would be.
But
confirmed would be a doctor's signature.
Is it illegal at this point? Like, do you know any of the consequences for going out when you're supposed to be quarantined? Like, do you go to jail? Is that a felony, misdemeanor?
It actually is. It actually is a crime. I don't know if it's definitely a punishable crime, because that's you got willful intent.
Right. And if you know you're supposed to be quarantining and you go out, it don't matter what you're doing. You're going out knowing that it's possible that you can infect other people.
Right. I'm with you.
So
you got to get on the social medias. You got to get on the social medias. You got to, Yeah, we all got him. Yeah, because it was definitely indecent of him. You know what I mean? Definitely
And
indecent.
he's out there taking pictures with fans in the hotel or casino. What is it? A hotel, casino? What is
Yeah,
it?
that hotel got it now. It's all in the vents.
If he's got it, they all got it now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That would be dope as hell. Excuse me, I shouldn't say that because that means another one has to go through pain. But you get my point. But
Right.
that would be interesting if we followed them on Instagram and next week they got it.
So what I'm gonna say right now is there's two possible chances here. Fury's a bitch and he dishes the fight and he ghosts it completely, and or he shows up and with Wilder having much more time to train now and get better, which he's already fucking really good. Oh my god, I've watched a few highlights. Man's fucking a beast at this point.
Have you seen the fight yet? Have you seen him fight yet? Live?
I've watched 2 fights, and then I've watched some like of his best knockouts and crap. He's a fucking
that knockout reel is pretty dope. That knockout reel he got on YouTube is dope.
So with him getting, maybe there's something wrong. Maybe he's kind of injured. Whatever. He has now time to heal if he's injured or whatever. Has more time to train, and he's gonna knock his fucking face out. I hope fucking Fury can't walk again after that fight. I swear to God.
Well, I mean, like I told you yesterday, you got to use your privilege, man. You got to wave your hands. Wow. You got to put in that juju.
And I will be here. It would end up being, if it's Saturday, October 9th, it would be Thursday, October 7th.
Why, that's your birthday?
No, that is the Thursday before the fight.
Oh, yeah, the last show of the week. Yeah, but you're going to have homework, so you're not going to be able to stay up that late.
Homework can suck my dick today or that day.
Okay.
So with this being said, I'm calling and you're going to give me a link and I'm going to watch the fight. I don't care. I know you got links. I know you don't pay $80, $50 every
I'll be at the fight.
Okay, well, you need to get me a link.
Yeah, I'll be doing a show from the fight. You got to talk to Tone Brown, TBA. Tone Brown got all the links, so you got to holler at him. Who else in the chat?
No, you need to holler at him, and you need to be the messenger to me.
Well, Tone Brown will be the perfect dude. You got Instagram? You need to follow Tone Brown trust me, you need to follow Tone Brown on Instagram.
Okay, then fine.
It's funny how or L Dub, you know what I mean? It's funny because I know you talk to your mom. I know you talk to your mom and dad that way, huh? You talk to your mom and dad this way, huh?
No, not my mom, but my dad.
Your dad.
My mom would smack the shit out of me at least 30 times by now.
So what do you think I would do?
You're in California. I'm in Florida.
Okay. So you got internet courage. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm just checking.
Okay. Listen. To this.
I don't even let my.
I am what my mom calls a keyboard warrior, but not really. I'm on a keyboard right now, so I'm like a 10-digit warrior.
Oh, you're okay. I get it. And you're finding your way. So. I get it, but I do want you to understand personal accountability, though, because you are 12 and I'm a grown man, and I gotta remain a grown man when I'm talking to a 12-year-old. So when you call in, we're gonna build this masculinity component. You know what I mean? We're gonna build this masculinity component. So
I think you can probably beat the shit out of me if you.
No, I'm not a fighter. I'm definitely not a fighter. I'm an internet personality. But Big Dog Willie got breaking news. Did you hear the breaking news? He just broke it. I don't know if you can see the screen. Breaking news: Fury contracted smallpox.
In like 5 seconds, I'm gonna see it.
Yeah, he contracted.
Like
wow, this is breaking news. Breaking news: he contracted smallpox, Ebola virus, a splinter, and a hangnail. Fight canceled until Wilder retired. Pray for Fury.
And you know what? I think that's gonna be. Absolutely true. Let's do it.
Oh man.
That's what he can come up with. If he has to go to such lengths, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he almost had you, right? He almost had you.
I think he did, really.
You know, he works in a medical field, and he was giving us updates when COVID first hit last March, April. Yeah, he was calling in and take it serious, guys. It's serious. So we appreciate you calling in. You know, you add a layer to the show that no one else brings. So we appreciate you.
Well, that's because I'm the only person under like 18, maybe 19.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
and I think I make a lot of people laugh because I like to cuss a lot.
Yeah. Do you curse in front of your dad?
I do.
Oh.
He tells me to stop, but I really don't. And me and my uncle get into it, bro.
Oh man.
Like,
so you either gonna be Remy or Tom Hanks.
No.
Yeah. So we got to work on you. You either gonna be the star of American X or the star of Saving Private Ryan.
What, the like 5th movie by then?
No. If you watch those movies, you'll understand. They laughing in the chat because they got it. But keep on calling into the show.
Well, I can see the chat.
Oh, you can.
I'm not reacting.
Okay, but you don't know. But you don't know. See, you would have responded if you had that cinema in you, but you ain't got it in you yet. You got to watch the movies, and when you watch American History X, you're gonna be like, oh, I know what he's talking about.
Okay, fine. Maybe I'll go watch it.
No. Don't go watch it. Don't go watch it. Go watch Higher Learning.
What the fuck? Huh?
Go watch Higher Learning.
What the fuck is that? That sounds fake.
No, I'm dead ass. Go watch Higher Learning. Go watch Higher Learning and call me Sunday.
Sunday? Oh.
Yeah, call in Sunday.
You know that 9 your time is midnight my time?
Oh, you're a genius too.
Maybe. Straight A's, homie.
Yeah, I respect that. As you should.
So it's currently 1:42 right now. I'm tired as fuck. I've been up since 7 in the morning, bro. I don't get no sleep because I'm on here Sunday to Thursday. So you pretty much kill my vibe from Sunday to Thursday.
I mean, this show is always a choice. I just want you to know that this show is always a choice. But we appreciate your. Well, I'm just saying, we appreciate your input though. Like your what's the word? You're climbing the ranks. So we're
somebody said that I'm about 17. I swear to God, on my birth certificate, it says December 5th, 2008. That means I'm 12. I'm 12 years old. I swear to God on.
So, okay, my final question. What do you watch before you come into the barbershop? I'm just curious. Ascending. Yeah, you're ascending. Yeah, thank you. I'm just curious. $1 million question. What do you watch before you click on YouTube?
What do you mean?
Like what do you do before you come into the barbershop and hang out with us? Or we hang out with each other, excuse me.
The last 3 videos I've watched is Tyson Fury Exposed or something, something in the nature. Stephen A, which is the fucking ESPN dude, talking about Shohei Ohtani and Giannis. And then
is there anything on TV that you watch?
I watch literally nothing on TV other than I watch one show on Netflix, which is going to drop its 3rd season on the 27th, and I'm going to binge watch it.
And what's the name of that?
It is called All American. It is a great show.
Oh yeah, that's my buddy. That's my buddy. Kareem is my buddy.
Yeah,
I don't know his name on the show, but that's my buddy. We work out together.
Yeah.
And he has a Tesla like me, so I see him at the charging station a lot. Anyways, we appreciate you. We appreciate you calling in. Yes.
I see somebody chatted. How did I come across the shop? Do you know the story? I think you do know the story.
Yeah, the Jordan Paul show. Jordan Paul.
You.
What's his name? Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, Jake. I'm sorry. I don't know.
When Logan got knocked out by Floyd, or I think he got knocked out.
Nah, he didn't. He didn't get knocked out.
Okay. My point point of view on it is, I think it was like what, the third round or fourth. I think Logan got knocked out and Floyd held him up so that they can go longer to make more go.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
Okay.
And then I think that Jake Paul is going to destroy the fuck out of Tyron Woodley. Or Tyron.
We'll see. We'll definitely do something on it. And that's on a Sunday night too. So we're going to rock out again.
Yeah, I'm calling in every day, bro. Hey, listen, I'm on here as soon as the shit starts.
I got
so
you.
If you ain't got no scheduled shit, open up the line, bro. Deny everyone until you see my number. I swear to God, it'll take me probably 35 seconds, bro. I want to be the first caller every night now.
Okay.
If you don't got nobody,
I know, because you got a curfew. I respect that. I got you.
Because I have to be out of here by 2:00 at max, and then it's over.
Okay.
Because that's when my dad goes to bed.
Okay. So he's listening to you right now?
No, he normally goes to bed at like 10, but every now and then he goes max 2. So he's like max 2:00 because that's my max go to bed time. So better be off by 2.
Man, it must be nice, man. It must be nice when the inmates are running the asylum. It must be nice. Hey, man, don't you know what would have happened to the back of my neck if my mom would have saw me on my cell phone watching the YouTube show?
Hey, we good though. We good. My mom knows.
Oh my God, man. Yeah, he is demanding for sure. But we gonna mold him. We gonna mold him.
I'm watching you always on my TV or my phone, right? I call off my home phone. Okay, you understand this?
Mm-hmm.
So she figures out about the show because there's a scam caller calling our house all the time. And she figures out the show because she sees some LA number get called like 45 times in a matter of a night because I was trying to get on.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, Bryson, who the fuck are you calling at like 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I have no clue. So we try to figure it out. She's like, I'm going to call the number because it's probably not a LA number and you're probably talking to a girl. And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't understand the number. So she calls it, and I hear the Google subscriber you called or whatever is unavailable. And it clicked, and I was like, it's the barbershop. And my mom was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, and I had to explain it to her, and she's like, oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
So she don't care.
Hey, you know what's funny, dog? Is that when the pressure rises,
dude, I couldn't.
We get cooler when we lie.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, well, you get anxious as hell when you lie.
I was eating my club wrap, bro, and she's like,
my club wrap.
Oh
man,
I couldn't eat nothing, bro. I had to stop eating. My fries were in the trash. I'm so depressed, bro. My curly fries were out.
Oh man, it's a
rough
life. It's a rough life. It's a rough life. Oh man. Oh, it's a rough life. You got a rough life.
I hope I just made all your asses laugh so goddamn hard you fucking choked.
No man, curly fries. I remember them days when you sound like someone that just went to Chick-fil-A.
Oh, it was Beef O'Brady's curly fries, bro. They're gods here at this point.
Who's?
Beef O'Brady's. Is that a Florida thing?
Oh yeah, it's a Florida thing. Yeah, I never heard of it.
They're really good. I don't know where the fuck else they are, but they're in Florida.
Yeah.
Mainly.
Yeah. Man, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you lightening the mood, man. And yeah, man. We'll see you Sunday, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right, I'll call in Sunday.
Appreciate you, dog. Yep.
All right, I'm out.
Yep. Oh, he wanted to say something else. Damn. You asked him, Jay. Yeah. It was the Jake Paul fight, the Logan Paul fight. Hey, how about at Jack and the Crack when they accidentally put them two curly fries in there? Oh, wasn't that the best? They gave me a curly fry. I think Jack in the Box do that on purpose. They give you 1 or 2 curly fries. Or how about they headache milkshake? You know what I mean? Oh man, the headache milkshake, dog. The headache milkshake. That's funny. But that Oreo cookie shake is crack. Do y'all do the whipped cream or non-whipped cream on the all y'all my BFFs when y'all call in, man? I don't take y'all like serious, you know what I mean? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What it do?
What's up, man? How you feel?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, that was a white boy, motherfucker, potty mouth little kid.
You said he got a potty mouth because you talking about a 12-year-old. That's funny. He do got a potty mouth for sure. He got a potty mouth for sure.
Well, if my mom, man, if I was 12 years old and I was calling this show up, man, you best believe I'm getting woke up with a motherfucking belt or some shit.
It's just completely different, dog. Like I'm like, man, if my mom saw me in the bed at 2 a.m. First off, parents think the worst. Who is this son trying to seduce you? What is going on here? Nothing. I don't think the worst. Hey, I gotta tell you guys a story. I can't tell it with a man on the phone, but I'll tell you when you hang up. But go ahead.
No, but and I was really just gonna call in about the Fury.
Oh yeah, go ahead. My mom think the worst. Are you gay? I think the worst. What the hell's going on with you, man? Hey, black parents think the worst, man. 2 o'clock in the morning, you on your phone. What the? Hey, you under a trance? But anyways, man, what's up, man? What's up?
Yeah, but hey, so I heard, man, listen, I heard Jerry Anderson put hands on Fury. That's why he really ain't make it to
That's what I heard as well. It's gonna come out.
I mean, it's damn near already. I mean, people damn near already know the truth now. I mean, but yeah, I don't think Fury. I think Fury's a fucking pussy, bro. Mm-hmm. I just want to see his
big time. I mean, I have no respect for that man. I mean, like none. Like, man, none. I don't know what's below none, Kyle, but none.
Like, he can't even take he's never defended any fucking title that he's ever won, besides like the little regional bullshit, Mayan belt bullshit that they made up. Like, he's never defended a world title that he's won. He's always been some fucking excuse to why he couldn't defend it.
Right.
Like, man, I just want to see this motherfucker just get his ass knocked the fuck out so he can just go crawl in the fucking rock, never come back. But that's my call, Fred. Oh yeah.
Yes.
You got I already know who you got. You got Charlo winning. Well, I know you'll fuck with him, but
yeah, he gonna win. He's gonna win by decision.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a decision. I think he gonna be tough. Like, just how we like thought Montiel wasn't gonna do shit. I think Castano he gonna do something. I don't think that he gonna win the fight, but I think he gonna win 4 rounds.
He gonna win 4 rounds? You think?
Yeah, he could definitely win 4 rounds. That's all I give. I don't think he gonna win the fight. I think he'll get knocked down a couple times though, but I think he's gonna be tough though.
Yeah, he's gonna be tough. Oh, he's definitely gonna be tough. The Castano, I remember, he's gonna be tough for sure. He's gonna be tough.
Yeah, but that's my call for. I'm back in the chat.
Appreciate it.
All right.
All right, one. What's up, Kyle? What you got, big homie? What's
going on, Big Fred?
Hey, I'm good, man. What's up?
Man, you know, I'm back at the job and shit.
How long were you off for?
8 days, man. Shit, boy.
What'd you do? Did you do a lot of editing? What'd you do?
Kids, man. All kids, man. You know what I'm saying? But it just felt good to be on the show all fucking night. Then get to the kids early in the morning, not have to wake up hella early in the morning and go fuck with the people at the hospital and shit.
Facts. I get it.
Man. Yeah, this shit got to jump, man. This shit got to shake. Tomorrow we'll be done with the whole editing process.
Really?
Yeah, it should be done. It should be fucking done. I keep missing him and shit because, you know, I gotta work these long hours, just so I can, you know, make it happen. Cause
right,
I still got these bills I gotta pay and shit. So I gotta make sure that
No, that's respect.
Do this overtime and shit. That's what be fucking me up. But tomorrow, man, we finna get that shit done, man. I gotta get that shit handled because I gotta start the next project. You know what I'm saying?
You got 2 in front of you, right?
Just one, man. One and a half. So basically, I'm trying to like all the shit that I was doing in Philly, all the fighters that I met and shit like that. I want to do like a montage for my show. So like, you know what I mean, basically like a commercial or like an intro with the song that I got and shit. You know what I mean? You know, just try to do some extra shit. But man, the project's like an hour and a half though.
Good.
Yes, it's like an hour and a half and shit. But
I'm gonna watch it.
It's crazy because it's like it's so hard to like figure out what you're gonna take away and what you're gonna keep. That shit is hard, man. That's like the hardest part about it.
I got it. I couldn't agree with you more. Enjoy that journey.
Yeah, man, it's fucking amazing. Now it's just like, what's the next one? You know what I mean? Now it's like because there's so many people that I want to get, and timing just got to be right, man. That's all it is, man. It's all about the timing. But I think I'm gonna do. We'll do Jerron Ennis's brothers because he's supposed to come back for a comeback fight. So I gonna get his journey of him coming back. And
you gonna fly to Philly?
Come on, man. You know that's I basically live there. Second home.
That's home base. That's home base for you now.
That's second home and shit, man. But my boy Josh, man, his opponent got stabbed, so he ain't fighting on the 24th. So I'm just shit out of luck on the 24th. Yeah, so I'm all fucked up. So while this shit happened, so I was like, all right, cool, I can go to Philly. And then this shit happened. So it's like save up the money, go to Newark, and then from Newark, LA to the screening.
What's Newark?
So one of the young homies is fighting 2 of them.
Oh, that PBC card.
Yeah, PBC card. So my boy Real, that's always on my show and shit. He got 2 fighters on that card. So he got 2 up and comers. So the kid that got beat last time.
He's gonna do the rematch.
Fighter. Huh?
He's going straight back into the rematch.
Yeah, he's gonna lose twice.
That's stupid.
Yeah, his dad wanted that. His dad wanted that smoke. But what's crazy is
stupid.
It's a bad idea because my boy Rail he's a fucking genius when as far as trainers. He'll be in a couple years be talked about with the amongst the best because that nigga is a fucking genius. Dude, I think he only lost. I think his amateurs only lost 1 fight in the nationals this weekend so far, and that's
I've been watching nothing.
Yeah, but I'm saying, well, I'm gonna let you know. One of his fighters, she broke her hand. She was on her way to win the national tournament too. So he got a couple fighters that's won that national tournament. Shout out to my boy Steven Johnson out of San Francisco. He a national champion. My boy Izzy Turner, Real, his fighter is a national champion. So yeah, man. But yeah, I'm gonna try to. If I'm trying to get to Newark now, you know what I mean, and then from Newark hit straight to LA. You know what I'm saying? Get scooped up in the airport in a Tesla. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you come in the same time I come in, I get back that day.
Oh, where you coming from?
New York.
Oh, because you got to do you got to go see your grandpa gravesite, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to my boy Fred, but I gotta be there to support you on that one, though, man. It's a crazy journey, man, that you've been on.
I appreciate it. Yeah, man, we culminating.
Oh, I gotta say this for Monday, man. I said all this shit for Monday, man.
Why? What happened to Monday? Oh, you gotta go to bed?
Nah, nigga, you coming on my show on Monday for Movie Mondays.
Oh yeah, right.
Hey, nigga, don't try to get all these. Hey. Remember the first nigga to say, "Hey, interview," because you gave.
I remember that first nigga. Yeah, and I went on his show today. I went on his show today.
Huh?
I went on his show today.
Yeah, you went straight to Blue Blood and shit. You know what I mean? I said, motherfucker.
I'm just hitting everybody up. Interview me. I gotta get the word out. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure.
So after this show, I go to your show, right?
Nah, that's Monday. Movie Mondays is on Monday, man. You gonna
No,
get
that's what I'm saying. After this show, I go to your show.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Facts. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, we'll chop it up and shit like that. Yeah, man. But man, the real war story is coming soon, man. I know I've been saying that shit for a while, but the process of producing this shit, man, has been a fucking headache. But once it's over with, it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good.
Can you text Mama and tell her the baby needs some more baby food unless she got a can somewhere because I didn't see it.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. So for sure, man. So I'm excited about this shit. But very straight bitch. And Andre Ward. I can't fuck with you, man. I can't fuck with him on this, man. I can't fuck. I'm damn near about to wash my hands with him. You know, it took a lot for me to wash my hands with a black man in the sport of boxing. But I'm to the point now where it's like,
really? But
it's just too much, right? Now you was quick to get on Deontay Wilder saying that he wasn't mentally ready. You know good and fucking well Tyson Fury was not mentally ready to fight Deontay Wilder. Everybody knows this, bro. Right. And you just Wilder saying that he.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's sweeping under the rug and shit. You know what I mean? He got to come out and say something, bro, because he was so quick to get on Deontay Wilder. Now the shoe is on the other foot. Tyson Fury has shown us that he wasn't ready and that he don't give a fuck.
He doesn't.
You talking about you got COVID? You ain't got no mask on. You walking around the whole town taking pictures.
He ain't got no care in the
casino.
World. He ain't got no care in the world, dog.
Where is the respect though? Bob Arum, I know Bob Arum got to be upset. He got to be mad. There's no way Bob Arum was okay with this shit.
I know he's so like he got this microaggression to him. You know what I mean? He just be snapping and then he goes back to normal.
Shit's fucking ridiculous, man.
For the next interview, they may get it. They may get that aggression. You know, they may get that frustration from him. You know.
You kept your ticket, huh?
Who?
You kept your ticket?
I got my ticket.
Yeah, you kept your ticket. You ain't do that. You ain't try to give it get a refund or nothing like that, right?
I didn't buy my ticket to the Wilder fight.
You didn't?
No, because I was gonna get it there because the tickets were so high. I'm like, I might as well just get it there.
Well, shit, didn't they sell out?
No, it didn't sell out. But I'm saying if the tickets are $500, I might as well just wait till I get to Vegas.
Well, that was nosebleeds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, that new shit was gone. Like as far as I know, I thought they were gone and shit. But
I'll get in.
I'm gonna sit on mine, dog. I gotta call the hotel place. I gotta call the hotel and see if they can move my shit back to when Errol Spencer's fighting and shit.
Yeah, that'll be smart.
Yeah, if not, I'm gonna just get my little money back and shit.
Facts, as you should.
Fuck, man. We shouldn't be having this conversation, bro. We should be so
we should be so amped right now, and we would have been too. This show definitely would have been a lot of different going into the
fucking Debbie Downer, dog. My thing is, why do we gotta wait all the way until October? What the fuck is that about, dude?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
damn. That's a long fucking time, Fred.
Mm-hmm. Fury might get fatter.
Hella fucking long, dog.
Yeah, Fury might get fatter.
I hope he do, man. I just can't stand the motherfucker, man. I really hope he get his fucking head punched the fuck in. You know what I mean? I don't wish death upon a lot of people, but he's one of them. You know what I'm saying? I hope Deontay Wilder catch that body in the ring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
He got a big fucking head, so I don't know, but just you know what I mean? You know, him and Tank got them fucking heads, man. You know what I'm saying? Tank he be walking through shit. But now that fucked up the Tank shit though.
Tank wasn't fighting in October anyway, dog.
You don't think so?
Hell no. That's all cap. They gotta keep everybody say that. I'm coming back in 3 months. What fighter hasn't said that? When you fighting again? Well, I plan to fight in the winter, in the fall.
Because it just would have been it would make sense, man.
None of them fighting like that.
But it only be 2 fights though this year.
You mean pay-per-views?
I mean, for him, it'll only be 2.
Oh yeah, he needs a fight, but I don't think it'll be later, December, January.
Yeah, man, but that now we not gonna get now. I know we're not gonna get it now. It's just off the table for sure now, so we can't even.
It wasn't happening anyway.
Yeah.
Try.
But damn, that would have been nice. Hey, that'd have been to have that back to back like that. Think about what Tyson Fury fucked up. You got Undisputed this week, Wilder Fury the next week. Next month is Earl Spence. The month after that, whether y'all like him or not, I don't really like the motherfucker, but I guess he a big name. And if it was Caleb Plant, it'd have been huge. Caleb Plant, Canelo. And then I know you said he wasn't gonna fight, but if he would have fought Gervonta Davis, that shit would have been fucking crazy. The whole, you know what I'm saying, whole 5-6 months would have been fucking insane. You still got in September because you still got Cool Boy Steph in September.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, shit would have been. I mean, for boxing fans, shit would have been crazy. It'd have been fucking crazy, man. But Tyson Fury's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He's a fucking fraud. You know what I mean? And I need to call him out on that shit, man. Andre Ward, you need to step the fuck up. You know what I mean? I know you're a company man. You know what I'm saying? Like I call the people at the job, right? When they do the job too fucking good, I call them company man. So my supervisor's name is Daniel. So I call him company man Dan. You know what I'm saying? So that's the fuck. That's what Andre Ward is, man. Company man Dan. You know what I'm saying?
Company man Dan.
Fuck, man. That's a fucking shame. You know what I'm saying? We knew Tim Bradley was gonna be that guy, but he's became that guy. He became that guy, man, and it's fucking sad because he from Oakland, man. And you just hate to see it go down like that. You hate to see it. But all right, big friend, we'll get with you in a minute, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, we live after this, man. MMA Thursdays, y'all. You know what time it is.
MMA Thursday. What time you want to go on?
It don't matter. You ain't gonna fucking get off anyway, man. You've been doing these long ass live streams and shit, cutting into my motherfucking time and shit.
Nah, we'll be out by midnight for sure.
All right, sure.
Peace. Man. Hey, that boy Bryce be bold, man. Hey, when you don't get whoopings, you be saying what you want. You can tell he don't get whoopings. Oh man. I'm excited for Manny Pacquiao fans to get to Vegas though. I like Manny Pacquiao fans. Man, they come, they loud. They're nice too. They're nice. They're nice. You think Earl gonna stop him or a decision? Yeah, he definitely. I think, yeah, man down, right? I think Earl is back now. Will be 2 years removed. What was that? October 12th, somewhere in there. We'll be 2 years. We'll be close to 2 years. 22 months removed. Yeah, he got this. We'll be good. You think Tank versus Haney will be a better? Nah, you got to put that. I mean, good question, Boom. You paused me for a second. Hey, you think Tank and Haney will be a better fight in Vegas or Atlanta? That's definitely a Vegas fight. Haney just sold 5,500 tickets. I was there, and Tank Davis just sold out an arena. I think T-Mobile was bigger. I think they can do T-Mobile. You know, I really think they can do T-Mobile, and I gotta cut the phone lines on. I think that fight can do T-Mobile. I think you better get Devin Haney now. If you don't get Devin Haney now, you're gonna have problems. You don't want these problems. Hey, you know who I heard today? And I've never heard his music. I'll tell you in a second. What up? How you doing?
What up with against Fred?
Hey, what's up, man? What you got?
Man, not shit, man. It took me a while to get through this, man. So.
Oh, I forgot to cut the phone lines back on. My bust. That was my fault.
It's all good though, fam. You doing your show, man. I respect it, but I ain't want shit. Just calling in, fuck with you.
Appreciate
That's all.
it. I know.
Already, fam.
You tired in the motherfucker. Appreciate you calling in.
All right.
Peace, King. I heard Mo 3 today for the first time. I had a trainer in the gym. I walked in the gym today, and he was playing a song, and I was like, "Who that? Who that is? That's just my baby daddy. Who that is? Who that is? That's just my baby daddy. Who that is? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, Fred?
What's popping?
Not much, man. Hey, man, I just got a little theory. I wanted to run by you, see what you thought about it.
Okay.
I think for this next fight, Tyson Fury or ass gonna change trainers.
You think so?
I really do. He's so unpredictable. That's what I see. He ain't got no way to get up out of this. Whatever Sugar Hill said, he a one punch knockout artist. That's some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have to go back to what he tried to do in that first fight, as far as ducking and dodging. So I see him going back or moving to Andy Lee. That's all I got, man.
Appreciate you, Andy Lee. And he's gonna need an American. He's definitely gonna need an American trainer. Ain't no way in hell a UK fighter. Outside. He got 2 songs that I actually like. Outside, and it was in his top 4. You know, I got titles, so they give you the top 4 as an option. I don't know the name of it, but he was kind of inspiring a little bit, like, you know. And that's it. That's all I know. I found it. I knew I had a Pac in there. Somewhere. What's up?
What's up, Fred? How you feeling?
What's up? You going to the weigh-in tomorrow?
Nah, I'm not going to weigh-in. I gotta work, man.
Okay, you just going?
Yeah, I gotta work Saturday too. I'm probably gonna be a little late to the fight.
Okay, so you'll be there.
Yeah. I'll still be there.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll try to get some video for you.
Yeah, he went to that Boys and Girls Club. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how. I guess it's not doing so good. They say they're giving away free tickets. It's just not the market for him, you know. I think so.
Yeah, and they got mad at me in the chat, and I was spitting facts. You know what I mean? I've been in boxing 12 years, going to the fight, so I know the audience in these cities. And San Antonio, you gotta be Paisa. Castano's not Paisa. I'm just being honest. San Antonio is a Paisa town in terms of fan base.
It's Mexican. It ain't like
yeah.
I mean, at least in Houston, there's like Hondurans, Salvadorians. You know,
exactly.
Even in LA, you got your Salvadorians, your Guatemalans. Yeah, like San Antonio's just they Mexican. And no Puerto Ricans here.
It's a bad place, and I say this just as a purist, not as a pro or anti Charlo. You want him to win that fight in a space like in front of his friends and his family, or in a, you know, like you want him to, you know, San Antonio. What did Charles Barkley say? Someone pull up that clip about Charles Barkley in San Antonio, dog. You heard that years ago?
Hey, so that guy, the Charles Barkley, he talked about fat women in San Antonio.
It's the worst.
Hey, you know, funny thing about it is, I don't know if you remember, but a few days after that, some white guy almost got knocked out by him for harassing him in the hotel when he was. That guy used to work at the place that I managed.
Oh, that's dope. That's funny.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Some of the white boys got too much. They think they're invincible. Like, man, Charles Barkley's about to take your top off, boy.
Right. Yeah, man, that's bad. It's happening. It's happening for both of them, because Castano, he's an underdog, but he got a chance to win, and you don't want it to be in. You know, I'm glad the fight is happening. I mean, they kept their promise. You know, he's fighting. But I would have liked that fight in a brighter market. So hopefully, I really hope his family shows up. You know, like hopefully he flies his family in town, because if he wins this fight, wants this moment to be memorialized with his family. So hopefully that at least happens. You know, hopefully 100 of his family members come. Hopefully Earl come. He's in camp, so he may not want to leave, but I know Jamal is coming. You know, I wish him well. You know,
it's because Fred, this is what they did. You gotta understand it. They put Javante in Atlanta because they got, you know, he rocked with the black man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he put his brother in Houston. There's still some Hispanics, and they know this one rock with the Mexicans.
Yeah,
over here.
Yeah, but it was no Mexican on the card though. Castano's not Mexican. Man. They tried to trick him.
Not Castano, Charlo. You see how he writes for the Mexicans?
Yeah. See, Houston.
Charlo, the biggest Canelo fan there is.
Yeah, you're right. He should be in the city. Like San Antonio is not. Don't in my humble opinion. I haven't said that all week. Humble opinion, first time. I think it's not a city. You know, like
it's a small town. It's a big city with a small town feel. You're right.
Yeah, that's Mikey 100%. Garcia. That's Mikey Garcia, Leo Santa Cruz ish. You know, that's that type of feel. But when your brother does 10,000, how many people did his brother do?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
They would have did 5,000 more because the energy.
For sure, because it's back to back.
Yeah, and what they should have did was gave him the key to the city in between. You get what I'm saying? Like gave him the key to the city last week, both of the brothers, you know, and did something. They got local TV out there too, because it's a big city, you know, Channel 6, whatever it is. I mean, they could have did you know what I mean? They could have did something better because it's not a urban, it don't have, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah. I'm not the expert.
Yeah, because San Antonio's big. It's like 2 million people here. It's big. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, you're right. It ain't like that. It ain't Dallas or Houston.
That's what I'm saying.
You know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And they can't put any fights in Dallas because they got to save that for Earl. They got to save that for, you know, for something else.
I mean, they could have donated it this time because, you know, Earl fighting in
yeah, but you can't pull that money out.
He ain't fighting in Dallas this year. It's over.
You can't pull that money out that market though. You pull that money out.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's hard to get it back. You know, so
100%. That'd be a good fight. I think it's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Hey, but getting to the Fury thing, Fred. Man, like that football coach said, he is who we thought he was, man. And he's scared to get in that ring with Wilder. He don't want none of that, Fred.
Yeah.
I mean, his track record, Fred, even back in the day, he didn't give Klitschko a rematch. Wasn't he sick? He had depression or something like that.
Right.
Then he come back after that. So then he cheated. He did the steroid thing. Then he signed with MTK Global. you know those dudes corrupt as hell.
Facts.
Then he all of a sudden got a floppy glove and like some of these people call up here and talk about, oh, how many excuses Wilder have, this and that. Well, how many times do you guys need to be proving that this guy's a cheater for you guys call him a cheater? Like,
Facts.
what?
Facts.
Why doesn't it work the same way?
Facts.
Man, that dude's not just a bitch. He's a head bitch in charge. Like, dude, dude. Man, I'm tired of that dude, bro. As soon as Wilder flatlined his ass, I ain't never watching a Fury fight again. I don't care who he fight. No Joshua. I don't care who he fight, Fred. I'm done with him.
Yeah, me too. I'm done with Fury. I'm glad you put that thought in my head. I'm done with Fury. I am. I'm done. Yeah. But I've never did anything on him anyway. If it wasn't, I've never said, "Oh, I think I'm gonna talk about Fury today." Like I don't even put his names in the titles, not unless it's not in admiration of Wilder. So, you know, it is what it is. So,
yeah, exactly, man. Let's do.
I'm done with him. I'm glad you told me that. I'm done with Fury. I'm done.
Yeah,
done with him
that's
after
it.
this.
For what?
Done.
His career, he literally a career cheating. Like this dude cheated, man. I don't know how many fights he cheated in, Fred. I need to go back and watch some. Someone need to spend some time slowing those down. He probably don't got padding in some of those. Remember, he got caught with that glove too, where it was coming apart. They made him change gloves. Man, this dude got so many cheating, bro. Like people calling out Wilder this and that. Man, they got no basis to stand on. Like you sound like fools right now.
And this is a form of cheating. Delaying the fight is a form of cheating.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's don't know. I don't get it, but whatever. That's how boxing is, Fred. It's just, it's racially motivated. They want to see this white man win.
Facts.
Just the way it is.
Yeah, and enjoy the fight this weekend. Have fun, man. Have fun, please.
Nah, I'm excited. Yeah, I'll see what I can get for you, Fred.
Yeah, if you can.
I'll see if I can get any videos or something.
No big deal. Appreciate you, though.
All right, then, man.
Have fun.
I'm going to mess with you, man.
Have fun.
Brother.
Yep, have fun.
I know.
Yep. Right. Now, that's dope, man. That's dope, man. See, he's happy. He got a fight in his city, so that's dope. It's always good when you got a fight in your city. Like I got Stevie Fulton out. I think Stevie Fulton's going to be out here, right?
Hello?
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 Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Can I take your order? Your order?
It's the barbershop?
Your order. I need to take your order. Your order?
I ain't got no order. I got a few comments at this barbershop.
Oh, what's up, man? What's up, man? What you got?
What do you do, man? I'm calling to talk about the Pacquiao thing. I think I heard DB say the other day he was talking about how Pacquiao had the belt at the press conference, and I was a little taken back by that too. I think it's. I mean, if you look at it, it's a lot of double standards going on because if you add it up, nobody said nothing about Tyson Fury. It's been 19 months, and he still haven't, defended the belt. But Pacquiao took 1 year off for a pandemic that affected the whole world. And
are y'all filming Friday the 13th in the background?
Nah, I'm working in a warehouse. He probably heard some music, music.
I'm like, nigga, you better run. Like that's like run. Just run. If you in a scary movie, just run.
Nah, it's some
oh my God.
I work in the warehouse down here.
It sounds like either Friday the 13th or Silence of the Lambs. Either the two. Just run. What's up?
But yeah, that's strange to me because they stripped Pacquiao, and like I said, he didn't even take really. What was it? A whole year? Was it a year? And then Fury's going on 19 months. I don't understand that. The double standards, man. It's just. I talked to my wife about it, and she don't even like boxing. I know I give her a earful just talking about the stuff, but I just tell her all the time, like the privilege and stuff is real. From every level, all the way from the top to the bottom. It's crazy. But I just wanted to know what you thought about that. So had you thought about that in that aspect?
The belt?
Yeah.
Oh man. I was actually shocked that they stripped him because coming off of the pandemic. So I was actually shocked. And it's Manny Pacquiao. At the end of the day, it's not gonna make much of a difference, but Al being a smart man, he's gonna put that belt on the line against Keith Thurman, and
right, and try to make Earl run the gauntlet a little bit more, huh?
Yeah, but that Earl Terrence Crawford, I mean that Earl Keith Thurman fight is a box office fight though. It's an interesting fight in terms of fanfare. In terms of fanfare, people, if they sign that fight, the internet would be ablaze. Because because so but yeah.
All right, well one more question about Bud Crawford.
Yeah.
Is it true that he's fighting Zepeda?
Ask him. I'm pretty sure if you go to his DM, he'll respond to you.
Well, I'm not even on social media.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. Yeah. I heard that. October or something. Yeah, supposed to fight him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's bad.
He must be real content over there.
He got
The
that
top
bag.
rank.
He got that bag.
Yeah.
He got that bag.
That's crazy, man. I thought Fighter was supposed to fight for legacy.
He's
I'm
good.
a fan of him for sure because, you can't deny the skill set, but, man, the route that he's taking, it's crazy. And then for him to say what he said a couple months back, with him demanding half or even 60-40, man, if Earl, which I expect him to, I got Earl winning against Pacquiao, but when Earl beat Pacquiao, he'll be lucky. And if I was there, I'd really come to the table with this. 70-30 or nothing. And I'm standing firm on it.
Yeah.
70-30 or nothing. So what you think?
I like that. 70-30, 65-35. I like that. You had a chop shop, nigga.
Nah.
You had a chop shop.
I work in
you had a
I work in a tire warehouse.
You had a chop shop, nigga. You breaking them down. Oh, this nigga, man. You ain't no good. You got a chop shop, nigga. Hey, I ain't mad at you though. I ain't mad at you. You and them essays. Hey.
No. I forget. I don't know who is at the Kyle, but he always say appreciate you for representing that third shift.
Yeah.
So I second that all day long.
Thank you, dog. No, thank you.
Right on my hours when I'm getting ready to get off, you getting ready to get off, so it worked out just perfect.
Oh, that's love. Thank you, man.
Yeah,
that motherfucker, man. You motherfucker still.
All right, well, I guess that's my call. I appreciate you, man.
First time call. Wait, hold up.
Welcome to the show.
Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you, big homie.
Appreciate you.
We had to let you in. We had to let you in.
I'm back in the chat.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right. DJ, you didn't have to, man. Man, it's too easy for me. So I know the promotion. I had something on my screen. Appreciate you, DJ. Man, this is too easy for me. So I know the promotions can do it. Benavidez, Canelo University of Phoenix Stadium, May 22. Tank versus Devin. Oh, hey, Tank versus Devin in the football stadium. That might be the lit. February, March 2022, Spence Crawford Raider Stadium. AJ Wilder, AJ MSG. Yeah, it's bigger than Barclay, so they'll sell more tickets. Hey, that MSG stadium is ginormous. Hey, DJ, you asking for too much, man. Hey, we ain't get none of that shit. We ain't. We'll be lucky if we get them in YouTube videos. Wilder AJ? Shit. Yeah. Shit. You be lucky if we get that. Oh, man. Nah.
And they say it's the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the killing here.
202. I'm a blind man. What's up?
What's up, Fred? How you feeling?
Oh, shit.
Man, Fred, it's a great time to be alive. It's a great time.
It's always a great time to be alive. It's a great time to be. You ever heard of dead man? It's a great time to be dead.
Exactly, Fred. Fred, man, we got history.
It's a great time to be dying.
History is about to be made, Fred. I know you're excited as a boxing fan. I know a lot of other people excited. Man, we got Jamel Charlo, the Iron Man himself, Brian Castano. Man, it's a hell of a matchup, Fred. It's a hell of a fucking matchup. We got a guy that's going to come forward in Castano, who's going to put a lot of pressure, throw a lot of punches to the head and the body on Jamel Charlo, and he's going to give it all he's got. He's got a good chin.
Give it all you got. Give it all you got.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. That's exactly what you gotta do. I mean, if you want to be the champ, you gotta bring your heart, your soul, your skills, your preparation, and go for the win. And then got Jamel Charlo, athletic, speed, power, good chin, got experience. I mean, he should be the favorite. He got the size and reach advantage. I mean, when you break it down, the skills, there's a lot that he can do in that ring to basically defeat Castano. To me, it's all about if Castano can take the power for it. That's all it is for me. If he can take
no one can take Jamel Charlo's power but Earl Spence that I've seen. I didn't see
Earl?
it. I just saw a picture of them sparring.
Yeah, I heard. You know what? You're right. I heard Earl actually dropped him or something like that in sparring.
I don't know. I ain't never heard that.
I heard that he dropped Jamel.
But I did do that video when Jamel was like I whoop all Softball's ass. Earl looked at him
Oh,
like, fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? What you mean? You whoop, nigga? You better.
That was the first time I seen his energy change real quick.
Yeah. They bros, man. They bros, so they go back and forth a bit, but one got to be better, you know. And I mean, Jamel got a chance to be great, man. He got a chance to be legendary Saturday night. So I wish him well.
Man. I hope he wins, man. I mean, I don't like some of the shit he says and how he's a 100% bona fide Canelo fanboy when Canelo's own fans or fan base ain't gonna support him. They're not gonna be at the fight, help him sell out.
He took a private jet. He's not just a fan. He took a private jet.
Man, fuck that shit, man. Canelo ain't gonna be at your fight. Shit,
Canelo
he ain't gonna be at your fight. I mean, in my opinion, I think Canelo should be at his fight, man. I mean, but it is what it is. But yeah, I got Jamel winning by a split decision. I think Castaño, I believe he can probably take his power and make it a real good fight. But hey, if he can't, you already know Jamel how he rolls. He gonna knock you the fuck out. He gonna turn you into a highlight reel. Yeah. I remember how he did Tony Harrison and how he did Jorge Cota. Fucking
that
Jorge
Cota shot was vicious. Yeah,
that was a poster.
Man,
that was a poster. Like in basketball when you get dunked off.
Poster.
That was a poster.
Poster B? What?
Like basically turn him to a floor mat, Fred.
What's poster? What's that?
Like a poster. Like you put that shit up in your bedroom. Like look.
Oh,
man,
a poster. A poster with a ER. Oh, like nigger.
Oh, you being funny now, man. Look, Fred. We got a hell of a boxing schedule, Fred.
We ain't got no hell of a boxing schedule. Boxing is dead after this weekend till Spence, man. Cut it out. We ain't got no
Fred, a fight is a fight, Fred. I mean, ain't no
World Star. A fight is a fight
versus fight.
World Star.
But somebody's still gonna get knocked out, Fred. You look when you watch fights, what you look for? Knockouts, right? You got the heavyweights. You got Joe Joyce about to fight Carlos Takam.
I ain't even know.
Come on, man.
I ain't even know.
Carlos Takam will get put to sleep. He'll get retired.
World Star.
Joe Joyce is a bad man, Fred. He made Daniel Dubois quit, Fred. He made him quit.
Man, he ain't no bad man. He ain't no
think he a bad man?
No, he ain't no bad man. He's slow. Man, Joe Joyce is slow, man.
Yeah, that's true, but yeah, he is, Fred. But man, anytime you can make another man quit with just a jab, shit, you a bad man in my opinion. You like just a fucking jab. You make the man quit. Submit. No more.
We got a break, man. We got a break, man. Man, go do some home improvement from the 18th to the 20th, man. You ain't got improvement. Yeah, go do something with your weekends, dog. And look, ain't nothing on in the weekends. You got the Olympics, though.
And look, we got Rigondeaux versus Casimiro.
Oh, man, I take that back. I take that back. Yeah, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. I forgot about it. Yeah.
Casimiro is a good fighter, man. I think a 3 or 4 division world champ. Got good power, good speed, and he's awkward as fuck. And he got Rigondeaux, man. If he has anything left, I think he's gonna win that fight and outbox him. He may even get the late stoppage, man. It's been proven if you push the pace against Rigondeaux, he will fight you. He will fight you. And I think Casimiro's gonna do that. And he's gonna walk into something big, and I can see him getting knocked out. That's if Rigondeaux has anything left. I mean, he's 40, I think, 41, but he ain't a 41 that took a lot of punishment due to his defense. So I'm really looking forward to that fight, and I'm really disappointed in Nonito Donaire for pulling out that fight, man. Really shocked that he pulled out that fight and the reasons he did. That was shocking to me. That dude's a Hall of Famer in himself, but damn, that's the first time I ever seen Donaire duck a fight. We have to put that out there. Donaire ducked Casimiro. He ducked him straight up. And that tells you that any fighter could be susceptible to fucking ducking somebody straight like that. But man, Fred,
who's more athletic? Who's more athletic? Joe Joyce.
Oh shit!
Fred. Wait. Or Jake Paul's mascot.
Jake Paul mascot, Fred. You already know Joe Joyce is slow as shit, but man, the dude can fucking hit, man. He's slow as shit, but he can hit. He catch you with one of them jabs or a right hand. I don't know, man. He'll break you down. But yeah, he is slow as shit though. I don't know who his coach is. They definitely need to be working on his timing though, because anybody like a Wilder or even cheating ass Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua, they'll light his ass up though, honestly. But that's my call, Fred. I got to shout out Shakur Stevenson. Earl
Wow,
Spence.
that was quick.
Earl Spence, you gonna be the pound for pound king, baby. Pound for pound. If you beat Pacquiao, man, knock him out. I'm telling you, pound for pound. There's nobody else who has a better win than Earl Spence if he beats Pacquiao. No one else. Jeff Horn did not beat Manny Pacquiao. That was false. That was fake. That was a lie. If he knocks him out, Earl Spence, in my opinion, he will book his way to the Hall of Fame by knocking out Manny Pacquiao. And of course, Deontay Wilder. Keep putting pressure on Tyson Fury. That dude's a whole cold stone ass bitch. That's a one big ass bitch. I've never seen a bigger bitch in boxing in my life. This dude is insecure as shit. Fuck Tyson Fury. Hey, even racist ass fans don't respect Tyson Fury no more, Fred. I saw that shit on Reddit. Racist ass fans don't respect Tyson Fury. Some of them is even root for Deontay Wilder now. Tyson Fury, you's a stone cold bitch. And that's my call, Fred. I'm out.
Appreciate you. He's a stone cold bitch, and I'm out. Appreciate it. DB, you ready, mate? You ready? FA, Joe Joyce versus FA. That's a good fight. Oh man, Joe Joyce got more experience. I would go with Joe Joyce right now. Joe Joyce over FA. FA gonna get hit. Man, yeah. I would go with Joe Joyce. But now Joe Joyce is fighting this week against Carlos Takam. Carlos Takam might have gotten. How old is Carlos Takam? You know? Joe Joyce. He's slow than a man. I mean, damn, he's slow. I mean, he crazy dumb slow. Oh, let me empty this. There we go. Go ahead, DB. It's open now. And don't forget, man, to pre-order 9 Wives, man. Pre-order 9 Wives. Oh, man. And go subscribe to DB's channel. Pre-order 9 Wives. Why not? We're about 100 away from hitting 1,000. Just over 100 away from hitting 1,000 pre-orders. Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, guys. Means a lot. Makes you feel warm on the inside, you know. Yeah, man. Oh, he's Takam is 40. Well, he's a heavyweight, so he ain't got to cut weight. So that extends your shelf life. Just did that like 15 minutes ago, Fred. So, that's love, Kevin. Thank you, dog. Thank you. It means a lot. It does. It means a lot when y'all support me. So, yeah, and appreciate you, DJ, coming through. I think that fight, I'm not sure if I answered that question. I like the football stadium in Atlanta, but they wouldn't put it in the football stadium. They would put it in. I like that fight in Atlanta for selfish reasons. To make more money, that fight probably go to Vegas. You know, Tank did 5,500. I mean, Devin did 5,500 there. So you got that, and you got Tank. So you got a sellout, and then you got the closed circuit, and you got the site fees, and you definitely gonna get more fans in Vegas than you would get in Atlanta, just because of the destination. People will fly to Vegas just to watch it on the simulcast, whatever that's called. What's it called? Closed circuit. Is that what they call it? Yeah. Oh, Mauricio was supposed to come on this month, but next week, not next week, but the week after next, you know, we go on vacation for a week, and he was supposed to come on that week. What up?
What up? Oh man. Hey. Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, F.A. Jogba. Those dudes are like all in the same kind of class to me.
Yeah.
They all have power, but they just don't have that umph. They don't got that it factor. You know what I'm saying? They get in there with any of the two big dogs or maybe the top 5 dudes. You know, they have an opportunity to win. They got a puncher's chance because they can sling good leather. But Yeah, I don't have no faith in those dudes. You know, I gotta see 3 or 4 more fights, and even fighting against some of the old journeymen that got 9-10 losses. I just gotta see what they do against those dudes. But Money in the Ghetto. Did you see that already?
What would I was looking at a message from somebody. Let me put it up. What would you want Malcolm to think about 9 Wise? What would you want? I think he would be happy. The title comes from his quote. I think so.
There's another super chat from Boom as well.
Boom. Vegas, Atlanta is coming for you. We have hey. You might be right, dog. Vegas, Atlanta is coming for you. We have the best ring girls. Hey, yeah. Man. I don't think they can ever go for Vegas. You can't defeat Vegas. But man, because it's a destination. Because it's a destination, you know what I'm saying? Vegas is, I mean, Vegas is definitely a destination city. So it is what it is, man. But I love Atlanta. Abel Sanchez is training Joe Joyce. I didn't know that. He's not training with Sam. Oh yeah, he's been training with him because I remember Sam is his manager. Sam Jones is his manager. So yeah. So I don't think it can defeat Vegas, but it might be number 2. I tell you what, Atlanta can go neck and neck with Barclay. Barclay is a great city to watch a fight. Great city. I wish it was a fighting. Man, it's a great city to watch a fight. Yeah. You would like Barclay, DB.
Yeah, I want to go, man. I haven't been down to the Barclays yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's man, the train lets you up right at the stadium. Dog, that shit is so cool. The train lets you up right at the stadium. You walk out, you walk right in the door. You talk about being a convenient. Like the train in downtown LA, you got to walk like 4 blocks. No, it's not. Right. It's not. It feels like it though at night. You're like, oh shit, fuck. Because I park on Hope. I'm cheap, so I park on Hope and shit. So
you might as well take the train.
I might as well take the train. I might as well take the train and then get off at Crenshaw, right, and just drive home. But it's and that's actually what I may start doing, and leave my Honda on Crenshaw, but it's just yeah. It's that fucking walk is treacherous, but it's cool, you know.
How is MSG? What's the vibe like inside?
It's big. That shit big. MSG got to be the biggest basketball arena for me. It's huge. They got a 4th level. They got tickets that say 425 on it. Let me pull this shit up. I went and saw it the day I was there. James Harden scored his career high. How ironic, right? Yeah. Let me see MSG capacity.
Oh, but the capacity is only 20,000.
Really?
Yep,
20,789. But they got tickets in the 400. I ain't lying.
Yeah, they probably just got it spaced out or something.
Oh, for basketball it's 1918, so it's less.
So for concerts, is that what they
it looks
for
bigger?
Concerts?
No, I went for a basketball game, so I don't. But it looks bigger. I'm sorry. So they
I'm saying for basketball it's smaller. I think they open it up for concerts, or what else could there be in there?
Oh, boxing, and because you know you got the ice ring, you got the boxing ring, so the seat chart changes.
Yeah, I want to check that out too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need more fights at the Staples Center though. StubHub has a decent amount. We need more fights at the Staples Center though. Everybody else talking about Vegas, New York, Atlanta. We need fights at the Staples Center.
Yeah, that'd be great. If we get a big fight there, that'll be dope. Me.
California and Texas got the most fighters, and also the most high level fighters. You know, if you look at every top 10 for every sanctioning body, all the way up and down to somebody from California,
Yeah, I think,
you know, out of the top 25 prospects in the country, 8 of them from California. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we need more to be here. These dudes traveling and creating a name on the East Coast and all of that. We need shit right here at the Staples Center.
Oh yeah, Inglewood gonna make a play. Inglewood gonna make a play in a few years. Yeah, Inglewood, because the Clippers gonna have that arena. The football teams are gonna be there. They gonna make a play. They'll get something eventually. But yeah.
Damn. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, switch reels real quick. JJ sent me an article earlier. JJ Big Lloyd. Somebody sent me an article earlier, but it was about the owner of the Rams and the Clippers offering people that live, you know, adjacent to the stadium $1 million for their homes. And I don't know if it's, you know, whatever the, I don't know if it's a home with any value, but that's what it is. And I was like, man, that's crazy. But what I was thinking is, if they're doing that right now, it's got to skyrocket later on.
Oh yeah,
hold
for
on
sure.
To it. Hold on to it until it's crunch time, until they really want to start knocking some shit down and building some more stuff.
Oh
the
yeah.
Clippers are supposed to be. Say it again.
Yeah, for sure. The Clippers are coming 2023, 24, somewhere there. I don't know.
Yeah. And they're supposed to be building their own
stadium. Yeah.
Stadium, right? Yeah, next to the Rams, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, they want that area, man. And what they're gonna try to do is they're gonna try to keep pushing us out. $1 million ain't, you know what I mean? It's a lot of money, but it ain't, right? Especially when your property value is going to increase stupid every year, especially with all of the new developments around there.
Immediately.
And the proximity to those stadiums and casino and whatnot. But man, what a great time to be in a fucking resident in that side of Inglewood, right?
Yeah, especially for the people that want to retire and go to Miami, you know, or Georgia. I mean, they may want to get out, you know what I mean? And they pay the taxes on it. Shit, they may consider it. But what I was gonna say,
pass that shit down to your grandkids, man. Don't sell. See, because think about this.
You're right.
Would you give up every? Say it again.
No, you're right. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah,
definitely
so I'm
agreeing with
hoping
you.
that they hold on and hold out. Because imagine you giving up everything just so you can go watch fights and go sit on beaches and go to the Serengeti and all of that shit and leaving nothing for Lincoln and Kennedy.
Nah, that would never. You're right. No, I'm just saying. But there may be an 80-year-old dude that's just tired of traffic, tired of people honking. You know what I mean? Just want to go sit on just want to move to Virginia. You know, I don't know. But there's some probably that, you know, or you may be, you know, got a reverse mortgage. I don't know. You know, you tired of working, you know, just tired of working. Some people might be tired.
See, that's our sacrifice, though.
Yeah, you're right. I get that.
That's what the kids and the grandkids got to command that.
Yeah, I get. How's Big Lloyd doing, by the way? I ain't seen him in a minute.
Big Lloyd, cool. Yeah. Man, you know, Big Lloyd is a grinder. He stay moving. Shit, you don't see when you see him in your presence. Shit, he can't stand still.
Yeah.
He always got money in his hand and money on his mind. Shit, he always on the grind.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Shout out to Big Lloyd. Yeah. But Kenlon Jones said, "Don't sell." Exactly.
No, I wouldn't sell. No, I wouldn't sell. But you're gonna have some tired people. Trust me. And then they're gonna force the neighbor out because they're gonna build something that's ungodly.
Yeah.
They go for the city go take it. Well, you got an option. The city coming now. You know, so
yeah, Jay said, "Do it suits you." Yeah, I'm just saying, like when we have these conversations and there's 300, 400, 500 of us, and you know, there's 70% of us agree on one thing, and I think that one thing that we all agree on is that we need land.
Yeah, they're not making no more.
We need land, and if it's because our grandfather was a mason, a construction mason, not the boule shit, or you know, was a sanitation worker or whatever he did and put it down and actually got that property. Daddy may not have been able to maintain it, but shit, then it comes to our generation. Shit, we got to do what we can to keep that. and turn that 1 into 2.
Mm-hmm.
But land is first. Land is first. We gotta have land. Yep, land property is that's the start. So yeah, grandpa can retire. I mean, if shit, if he don't got no grandkids, you know what I'm saying? If he got one grandson and he a punk and he gonna move his boyfriend in, yeah, go on and sell that shit and get on and go, you know what I'm saying? Go visit Jamaica, Africa, the Dominican Republic, Belize and whatnot. But shit other than that, yeah, hold on to that. I think it was damn, I can't even think of OG name right now. Damn, wow. Damn, I just read his book. Reggie just read his book after. What's the OG name? Short, light skin, financier. Shit, economics guru. Damn, what's the OG
Boyce
name?
Watkins?
No. He more OG than Boyce Watkins.
Oh, I know you're talking about. I bought the book too. Older guy. He's like 75, 80.
Yeah.
I'm John Anderson, Claude Anderson.
Dr. Claude. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. He was saying that we start our kids are starting out with nothing. You know, we don't own property, we don't have anything. So we get a car, we get a little house or apartment. You know, we got nice clothes and jewels, and we got a lot of cool and cute shit. But then when we die, then they start over with nothing. So he was saying, and I can't even think of the name of the damn book. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just having a crazy brain fart right now. Powernomics. Thank you. Yeah, shout out to J.A. and Eli Zachary and Money in the Ghetto. They knew who I was talking about. But yeah, anyway, we can't leave them with nothing. So that property is huge, man. It's huge. When I saw that article, I was thinking about that shit all day long. You know. So anyhow, the Sweet Science Examiner then jumped in. What up, Tank? He said Vegas itself is an attraction all in its own. Yeah, that's why I still always a capital of boxing entertainment. Yeah. Vegas is a great spot for fights. I mean, they call it the fight capital of the world. You know, so it's always a good vibe. It's a lot going on. It stays up late. You know, of course, people that like to gamble or love to gamble, they can do it. It's a whole lot of that going on. But I think we need to build more than just that right there. I think Atlanta's doing a great job of cultivating that sort of atmosphere and that spirit. And we need maybe about 3 or 4 more places where people can do that. You know, where in the Midwest is a good fight spot.
Midwest
got a lot of really good boxers too. You know what I'm saying? So they need a home base.
I'm surprised Chicago don't get no play. That's odd.
How's the stadium in Chicago?
I've never been. Have I been?
Tom Brown, what's the capacity for that stadium, and what's that stadium like? I mean, I know everybody gonna say all new stadiums are dope, but have you been in a stadium where you just don't feel the energy? Where it feels like the AC is up too high, it's not enough people there, or even if it's a lot of people.
Yeah, I can't think of it right now, but I've felt that a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Like you go to a concert and you see the band getting down, right? And then after, or the group or whatever, and then right after a set, and the motherfuckers is like barely clapping. You like, oh my God, take this show to another city or another arena. Fuck these people. So it can't just be any old arena just because it's
the worst fight I've gone to off the top of my head was when PBC had that high noon card with Aaron Martinez versus Robert Guerrero. Oh, that shit was terrible. Oh man, I was like, why am I here? Oh, that card was terrible because of the heat. You know, the card wasn't terrible. Aaron Martinez put up a good fight, you know, but oh man. But ironically enough, those fights at StubHub, that shit dope to the motherfucker. I like it. I like fights at StubHub, but that's the one fight that I can remember that's pretty dope. You know, the one fight that I walked away impressed with, that I had no expectations for off the top of my head, was Jose Ramirez versus Zapata. Because I didn't really know who Zapata was. You get what I'm saying? Jose Zapata. I'm like, I was just going there to get Andre Ward. I was going just to get that interview. And I walked in that damn thing because they didn't have my ticket, because I didn't apply for a credential until Sunday morning, because Tank Davis had a fight at StubHub against that guy he knocked out in the first round. And so I just applied for it that morning. And when I walked, because I didn't know who's in there. I have no idea what's going on in the arena. And I walked in that damn thing. I couldn't believe it. I says, this shit sold out in the middle of Fresno. I couldn't believe it. I had no expectations for that fight, because I didn't really know. I mean, I know because he went to the Olympics, so I know who he was, but I didn't really care about no Jose Ramirez nor Zapata. And that shit was jumping. I was like, damn, this shit dope. I'm surprised they ain't take him back there. But
I like showing up for those kind of events when I go for something and just happen to see something. And for the people who like Reggie like to watch all fights, the undercard and all of that, I get it, because you're looking for that diamond in the rough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're looking for that one. Shout out to the chat, man. Boss Red in the building. E1K says St. Louis. Mr. Money Mac says St. Louis. Jay Dixon said Philly needs more fights like the old days. Charles Stevens said we need safety. I'm not sure if you're talking about when you mentioned Chicago. That's probably what you're talking about. Okay. Mark West also said St. Louis. Yeah, everybody's saying St. Louis. Brandon said I've been in the United Center in the Shy, and it's cool. Is that Brandon? Did you go for a basketball game though, or was there some boxing there? Or is that
heavy basketball? Now unless you saw that Atomac fight, that Big Baby Miller versus Atomac.
Eric.
Yeah, let me get to the super chat.
We got an empty Edward Jones Dome too, home of the future champion Los Angeles Rams. Okay.
Boss,
there go Tom Brown.
Boss Red 357 said Vegas brings crowds that are against black fighters most of the time. Yeah, I mean the cards be kind of screwed too, though, and it seems most Midwest fighters come from Michigan and Ohio. What fighters have Chicago produced? The light heavyweight champion of the world, the guy that beat Roy Jones, Fred Zakendo, boxers. Nate Jones was an Olympian.
No, I think they mean right now though. Like, who, if they wanted to put something that's there? Like, how many dudes can they grab from Chicago?
They got Greer. Josh Greer is from Chicago, right? I think. Yeah. Adam Granados. I mean, whatever his name is. Adrian Granados. Yeah, him. That's all I could think of. I don't know off the top of my head. That's all I could think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, Tone said, what did he say? Where is he at?
23,000.
I was trying to get there. I was trying to go down the chat so the other comments won't disappear. But Tone said they can easily slot the United Center, but they don't put fights on there. Yeah, I think that's the same question that I was just asking Fred, or that he was just answering now. Who do they have to put in there where people are going to get excited about it and then fill up the stadium? They can put on. So remember when? What's his name from Texas? Virgil. What's Virgil's name from Texas? Virgil Ortiz, right? I think he had his last two fights, or two of his last three fights were in Texas. But, just because he's from Texas, they can't put it in what they call Jerry's World. They can't put the shit in there. It's not enough. His name ain't that big yet. So they had to put him in. I think he fought in San Antonio, and then he fought somewhere else, like outside of the Dallas area. So they got to start with those smaller ones first and then work their way up. I wouldn't want them to put on one in Chicago that's not, that don't do well, because they're going to use that as the excuse to never go back again or to never do it. So St. Louis, I think that would be a good spot. I just don't know what's there. I think that's a good central location for in St. Louis, man. St. Louis, got they got a good black culture. Most of their teams do well for football, basketball, baseball, whatever. And they got St. Louis got a swag about them too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they like some LA cousins. They like the people that's from LA that didn't go to New York or from New York. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to go down south to Texas. Yeah,
I would say I'm just going off the top of my head. The good fights that I've been to, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman was rocking. Woo! That shit was rocking, dog. Man. And you know what other fight was rocking, and that shit lasted 35 seconds? Deontay Wilder versus Bermane Stiverne. That shit was a party, dog. Man, that shit was, man, no one was disappointed or nothing. That shit was classic. Sean Porter, Earl Spence. That was high. I like that one. That was
Staples Center. That was cracking. Texas traveled deep. They came to LA deep to the
damn. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Man. Wow. When Earl came out, I was shocked.
I seen all of them stallions walking around. Where you from? Texas? Where you from? Jasper? Where you from? Lubbock? Damn, baby girl, where you from? Tyler? Denton?
Yeah, they came out. I'm trying to think what other. Yeah, it'll come to me. But that Wilder, that first round knockout by Wilder, that shit was epic. That shit was. I was satisfied, and that shit lasted one round, dog. But that Sean Porter Keith Thurman fight, that shit was edge of your feet, edge of your seat shit. That's man, shout out to Sean Porter Keith Thurman, dog. That was a hell of a fight, dog. Hell of a fight. It was thick in there. You didn't know who won each round. You had no clue what was going on in that fight. I mean, you could tell, but I'm just saying the rounds were that close. That fight really stands out to me in terms of live. That was Lincoln's first fight too. Sean Porter and Keith Thurman.
That's a good one to start with.
Yeah. Oh man, who else? Danny Thurman. I didn't go there. I stayed home for that one.
Who?
Danny and Thurman.
Who is that?
Danny Garcia.
Who is that?
Oh,
I thought you caught it.
I know I did. Yeah, those are the. I've been to so many really good fights, but that I remember how Keith Thurman, Sean Porter made me feel. I was exhausted after that fight. I can imagine what it was like on TV watching it live. Oh, Jamel Harrison too. Yo, that was a good fight too. I didn't know who was winning those rounds. I mean, I knew, but they were so competitive. Oh, did you go to that fight, DB?
No.
That was a good fight. Oh, that was a good fight. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one. Oh.
Yeah, they was getting busy in that.
Oh man, that was a good fight. You know. Oh. Yeah, but that Sean Porter Keith Thurman fight, that fight really stands out for me.
You know what another good fight was too, when it was on the undercard. I think it was the co-main event to Sean and EJ at Staples Center, and that was Darrell versus Benavidez. That shit was good too.
Yeah, Darrell. If Darrell hadn't got cut, it would have been interesting, huh?
Yeah, if his eyelid didn't come off his face.
Yeah, that was disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah, but before he had to start blinking and not being able to see. Yeah, it was real competitive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what happens. Spinner. I said Spinner. Spence Porter. Yeah, that was good, but I would have that below Thurman and Porter. But that's Spence Porter. Round 7 through 12, Spence Porter. Woo, that shit was good. That shit was good, dog. That shit was good. Yeah. 7 through 12 was good.
Alex, he said Darrell gets cut a lot.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, you're right, Presidential Mike. I do think that David Benavidez was losing that fight. But shit, he stayed in it. But yeah, I think Darrell was winning that fight up until the time it got stopped.
Yeah, I don't know if they can duplicate that though. I don't think Porter Thurman can duplicate that shit. But hey, didn't he say he was announcing a fight this week? Who's Sean fighting? I didn't watch his podcast.
Shit, man, I won't watch it.
I'm not watching that shit. But he's
now let's back up for a second, Brody. That's a cornball.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking vanilla. Yeah. I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
I can't listen to an hour and a half or 45 minutes of him talk about nothing and tap dancing and doing all of that just to hear who he's gonna fight. I don't gotta be the first one. Somebody else can see it and then send me
please
the clip of it just to tell me.
Yeah, I'll definitely. Yeah, if y'all ever want me in the Sean Porter podcast, screen share it for real. I'm not gonna sit through 90 minutes of, because he don't stand on anything, so.
Yeah, and plus he on there with some other cornballs too.
I don't know them, but
I don't even know where they are either. Yeah,
but the fact that they didn't stand up when he said the fight was fixed, 3 other guys on the panel didn't respond. So I was like, nah, that's weak. That's weak. So I didn't like that everyone, like, the fight wasn't fixed and no one had the guile to tell him that, come on, Sean, the fight's not fixed, dog. They just sat there and just let it ride out. But I'm trying to think of another fight. I done been to too fucking many fights, man. God damn. Man, that Sean Porter Keith Thurman fight was good, man. Damn, that was good. And that was the weekend where first time I met my sister too. So that was a fun weekend, So yeah, I took Lincoln to the fight. Yeah.
Got LV slugging a super chat with a $5 Holly said Wilder versus White will look similar to Stavern 2. White will not make it out of the first round. The White fight will be a 1-round beatdown. #Wildering.
For a different 2 times. For a different reason, Wilder and Ortiz too. Fuck, that fight was annoying to me. I didn't even watch the fight. I didn't even watch it. I watched it on the screen. I was on the floor and I turned my back and watched it on the screen. I was so intense. I thought it was round 10. It was round 5. Yeah, it was. I was kind of locked out. Let's see.
Oh, you see those two at the bottom? Matt Green said Kovalev versus Ward.
Yeah, one. Kovalev versus. Oh man, I wish y'all could have been there, dog. Kovalev Ward won. See, this is why Ward is just, man. It was just so, them white media members wanted Ward to lose so bad, dog. Ask Jay the next time she come in here about the media that day. It was 5 black people versus 100 white media. I was sitting next to Jay and the other young lady from Arizona. She's a promoter. Ring girl, something woman. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Yeah.
Shit, it sound good.
Yeah, what's her name? She got like an East Coast accent, but she lives in Arizona. She's a promoter. I don't know her name, but something girl, fight girl, tan girl, something. I don't know.
Yeah, I know it's Kathy Dover. I don't know women promoting.
Yeah.
Ooh. See that super chat?
I wasn't there, so go ahead. You could say it.
No, DJ with the $5 holler. He said
Girl,
UFC 236. Israel Adesanya versus Kevin Gastelum in the ATL was electric. Poirier versus Max Holloway set the tone as the co-main event. The arena was rocking. That's a fact. And them some great fights right there too, man. You got one of the. I still think Jose is the GOAT at 45, but Max Holloway right behind him and pushing to be the GOAT. And of course, we know Dustin Poirier's resume and his fighting style. Both of those dudes are good MMA boxers. They stood there, man, and they was rocking. Dustin was a little too big for Max in that fight. And then Israel Adesanya and Kevin Gastelum, man, they had a war. That was probably the closest fight that Izzy has had in the UFC. And man, it was going down to Izzy knocked him down about 50 times in the last 2 minutes of the fight. Yeah, it was going down. But yeah, that arena was rocking. You damn right about that, DJ. Yes, indeed. And speaking of that, man, it's time to get out of here, man. It's already after 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So today is Friday in the shop. It's Friday. We ain't got no jobs and we ain't got nothing to do. But we damn sure gonna get on these streets and roam around a little bit. You know, I think. I mean, there is a big card, man. Yeah, y'all slide over to the boxing section after this, man. We talk a little MMA for a minute, man, before y'all get a chance to go to sleep. And also, somebody called in and they was talking about the third. They said Kyle, and respect to Kyle, but they was trying to say Brandon. Brandon, the one that say shout out to the third. Shout out to the third.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, shout out to the third and shout out to the fourth shift too. You know what I'm saying? The fourth shift is everybody doing work outside of their building. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all watch it. Y'all hold the plant down, man. I'm gonna go outside and holler at a baby girl real quick, man. She brought me some food. Izzy lost? No, Izzy ain't lose. You talking about Boss Red? Yeah, but slide
my
over to
top
the
10 fights. I want to do my top 10 fights I've been to, and it's funny. The irony in that is Sean Porter, Keith Thurman would probably be number one. Sean Porter, Keith Thurman would be my favorite fight. One, my son was there. I stood up the whole fight. It was electric. I gave both fighters a standing ovation. That fight was man. That fight was the shit, man. That fight was the shit. Man, oh man. That fight was special. I'm gonna do my top 10 fights I've been to. Give me till December.
That's a hell of a list. I mean, that would be a good list.
I've been to a lot of fights, dog. But ironically enough, I don't think for real, Floyd wouldn't probably make my top 5. Every time I went to a Floyd fight, I knew the outcome, and I just sat back and just let it happen. But you know, it wasn't like, man, the energy. Maybe I was spoiled, but you know, it's like Floyd just gonna win 10 rounds to 2. And that's exactly what happened in all his fights, you know. So but in terms of like anticipation, yeah, like, hey, I'm going to the Floyd fight, you know, that was pretty cool. But outside of that, no.
Yeah, I haven't been to any Floyd fights live.
Yeah,
so.
It's I mean, he's special. He's special, man. Yeah. He's special, you know.
Yeah, and maybe some of his earlier fights would have probably made that list.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
like
the Augustus fight, you know, those old school fights.
I didn't go to those.
Yeah, he got too smart.
Yeah.
He was like Kobe. You know what I'm saying? He was like, look, my physical attributes are not the same as what they were. I can't just go. I'm not as fast, and I'm not as strong. I done went through some injuries. My hands done got a little brittle, so now I got to find a different way. Yeah. And most athletes, period, can't do that. He found a way to do it and still dominated.
Right.
So
I was in Vegas for that Cotto fight. I couldn't get in. You know, I was there. I was watching that shit on my damn. For real, you want to know the truth? I was watching Dan Rafael round by round. I remember exactly where I was. Right across from the blackjack table in the main walkway in the MGM. I was watching Dan Rafael's because he does every round. That's what I was doing. So I think Dre went with me to that fight, and that's why I mean, obviously I can't leave her out, and I wasn't about to pay $1,000 for it. You get what I'm saying? So we just pulled it to the side and just let it go. But yeah, that was but yeah, that was a hell of a fight. Floyd, that was a great Floyd fight, but I just wasn't in. That fight would have made my top 10, but Floyd just wasn't. I didn't go. I didn't see it live. Damn. I gotta go through my top 10, man. Oh man, but number 1 is Sean Porter, Keith Thurman. By far.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what Deontay. Well, go ahead. Well, let's get out of here because I can just ramble.
No, LB Slug in the super chat with the $2 holler. He said, "How long does White last with Wilder, in your opinion?"
Oh man, as long as he wants it to last. I mean, that's not even. That's not competitive.
Say it again, bro. I didn't hear you.
That's not even competitive.
Yeah, I'd say like 4 rounds with him.
4? Hell no. Hell no. 4? Man, you on crack, dog. 4 rounds. Yeah. 4 rounds, dog. Man, Wilder beat this.
Did you hear what I said?
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
No, what did I say?
You said 4 rounds, under 4 rounds.
But what did I say after that?
I missed it. I'm sorry.
Right. So you gotta listen to the whole thing before you cut me off. I said it wouldn't go more than 4 rounds with Wilder, with him playing with his food.
Oh yeah. I can see that. Man, but man, I mean, you want to see a moonshot? That'll be a moonshot. That'll definitely be a moonshot. I can't see that fight going past 2 rounds, dog. Nah. Yeah, that Wilder remains to burn. Even though it was like 90 seconds, that shit was electric, dog. It was like the people were in the ring. Yo, that shit was electric, dog. 50 Cent walked him out. Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes, dog, I can't see. Yeah, that shit was. And he came to the press conference in his Walt Clyde Frazier mink, you know what I mean? Chinchilla, whatever it was. That shit was. Deontay was on one that night, dog. He played that shit out the whole time.
Yeah, that's fact. Presidential Mike said, DB, next year we should do a Father's Day fights with your dad. Talk about old fights that y'all watched together. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. I've seen,
I've never watched
pops
one
and
with
my
my dad.
grandpops. Say it again.
I ain't got none.
Yeah, or your grandpa.
Yeah, baseball was my grandfather.
Oh,
my
uncle?
uncles. Yeah, my uncles and shit.
There it is. Yeah, so we got something for everybody. Shit, ain't nobody left out. Everybody get a what they call it, participation award. There you go, participation trophy.
Oh, here's what I wanted to ask y'all. Remember how we said, hey, let's spend 5 minutes on this. Do you mind?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, real quick in the chat. Who's the finest guest we had? Because we said the finest woman. I said Jill Scott. Who did you say, DB?
Shit, I mean, I don't even. Oh, I said Amara La Negra.
Amara La Negra. How about the guest? What guest would you want?
That we've had already?
Yeah, that we've had.
Oh man. Damn.
Oh yeah, got Lincoln. You're right.
Damn.
I be having the whole Lincoln down to watch fights though. But the Wilder Ortiz won. I was choking the hell out of him. Didn't even know I was choking him.
Damn, who was it? Let me think. Shit.
That lawyer, Organic Charlene. Damn, we had Amara, Miss Parker.
Oh, who that lawyer? You're talking about the lit lawyer?
Yeah, the lit lawyer. Yeah.
Damn, Natasha. What's Natasha's last name?
Natasha, the lit lawyer. Natasha. I don't know. I just reposted her too. Yeah, someone. Yeah.
Hey, Organic Charlene, she crazy. So she came here. She didn't have no Instagram and all of that stuff, right? Remember, she was on here talking about she gonna get all that stuff going. She had just got out of the divorce. Boy, man, yeah. As soon as she got her social media, first off, everybody went to go sub to her. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy. And she'd be on there basically. But basically she couldn't do enough on Instagram and YouTube, so she had to start doing OnlyFans. It's crazy. Yeah.
Raging Babe, Michelle Rosado's who I was thinking of, the promoter. It was me, her, Jay, Raging Babe, and Dante's Boxing Nation. Jamie Alexander will be my favorite guest.
Jamie Alexander. You talking about the baddest, right?
Hmm?
You said the baddest? My favorite guest.
No, I mean like you know.
The sexy chick.
Yeah. Monty, you got Monty.
Yeah, Monty bad.
Yeah.
Monty.
Yeah.
Let me see. Somebody, Jay Dixon said Brianna, Ananda, or Patty.
Oh, Chavez, the artist.
Oh,
I like her vulnerability. Yeah, I like her vulnerability.
Yeah, Brianna crazy as hell. Let me just tell you that.
Yeah, Brianna Betty. Yes, she the goods. Mine would be Jamie.
Damn. Damn, we're going to see. You should have said it, and then
all right, we'll come back to it. All right, we'll come back Sunday to it. We'll come back because we definitely could spend 2 hours on this. Yeah, we'll talk about it on Sunday. We'll talk about it on Sunday.
Yeah, I gotta go through the archives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool, man.
Then you got the two fighters. You got Raquel. You got the other young lady that came in 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Aida.
Oh, yeah. From New York.
Yeah, you got Patty Dean. You got Ananda Lewis. Oh man, when you get Nia, when I see her walking down the street, she gonna go see her mom. I'll see her.
Nia, when I see her, I'm a longer.
Facts.
That's a hard one to hear. Look, a few people saying Ananda. Look, Kevin said definitely Patty. Yeah, Monty, right? Yeah, Monty is right. You ain't lying.
Oh, V. Bozeman, dog. God damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Gregory Roberts, Amara the nigga.
Oh shit! Oh my god. Valencia, Chocolate, Valencia. Remember we did that dating show on that Saturday?
Yeah. Then we see Valencia homegirl at the
yeah.
At the Juneteenth Fest.
Yeah. Shit, man. We got. Yeah.
It's two people that's in my head and I can't think of their names. But when I tell you these two on Sunday, when I say these two, you're gonna be like, damn.
They were on the show?
Yeah, bad ones too. Yeah. Girl was cool yesterday too. I'm saying Dr. Inky's sister.
Yeah, Dr. Inky's sister. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, the first question didn't even go out yet. It was just the introduction. She was gone.
I was like, damn, she long-winded.
It was just the introduction, and she was gone for 15 minutes. I'm like, hold on. Did Fred just say you was gonna be here for 30 minutes? Damn.
Yeah.
Shit, we ain't even asked you a question yet, and you've been talking for 15 minutes. Man.
Oh, yeah, Monique. She was pretty. If you like older women.
Monique. Who was Monique? Who was that?
Oh, Michelle Claudette. I mean, Monique Idolette.
That's one of them I was thinking about too. Yeah.
She came on the same week as Jamie. Oh, I could just go through I got it right here. I got the calendar right here. Let's go back. This goes back to January. Organic Charlene. Ruben, Brianna Betty. Oh, we gotta get Everson Walls back on. Damn. I want to talk to him again.
Oh yeah, Asia Math, guitar girl that stood up on Valentine's Day. Asia Math was trying to get her to come out to St. Louis and shit.
Brianna Chavez is what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Chavez, yeah. Ananda, Coach Cam, Jamie Alexander, Monique. Aida, Ananda.
Rajiv said, Inkette.
Inkette. Miss Parker, but that was last year. June. Brianna Betty came on. Lady Shan. And that's it. That's it for this year.
Damn, Miss Parker. Oh, you didn't say just this year. You said
no. That's all this calendar. That's all I have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I still gotta look because I know it's still some more that's on there too. Shit. Mm-hmm. Sometimes somebody just might beam in. I know it's somebody we missing though, because I know it's somebody that was on here one day. I was like, okay, this is yeah, she right. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Miss Parker though, that's just, you know what I mean. Miss Parker, and the way that she was talking. Yeah, I liked it. Man, let's get out of here. Let's bounce, rock, skate, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. Smash the like button if you don't mind. Hit the up or the down. Either one of those will work, man. Shout out to Alex Carrillo, Rob G. Film, OG Eric in St. Louis. Shout out to the whole South Central squad, man. Jarvis Johnson, Big Lloyd. Boxing Conversations with Reggie Owens, Big Tank, the Sweet Science Examiner. Shout out to my brother G. Brown, Phil J508. And, of course, my big brother Pancho Estrada in the building. All right, we got LB Slug in here. Appreciate the super chat from you. Robert Brown. Big brother Brandon Washington in the building. Oh, he said Miss Parker. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Presidential Mike, J.A. Dixon. Did we get you, Robert Brown? Yeah, we gave you some love. Shout out to my brother Dave Jack, East Side 313. Salute to Dave Jack. Brother Cole Tanner slid in late. Yeah, he said, I got to give it to Queen Patty Dean all day. Yeah, a lot of people will agree with you on that. Shout out to Asia Mav, Deshaun Duckworth. He said, what's up, Barbershop Conversation? Oh, he said BBC. Oh, come on, homie. Come on, Mr. Duckworth. Yeah, it's BSC. But, you know, it auto-corrected for what you've been typing. Let's see. Kenlon Jones. Shout out to Kenlon. Big Dog Willie. Kevin Abbin said, salute. Phantom Brawler Hawthorne and jumped in the building. What up, Phantom? Let's see. Phantom Brawler also in he's Chicago too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rob G said Monty. Rob G said Jamie. Rob G said Patty. Rob G said everybody. He said, fuck it. I'm going to go on and name them. Shout out to Davidson came in. He said Queen So Trill. IE TV and Movie Talk. Fred, you talking about Raging Bay, Michelle Rosado. Okay, yeah. That was late. Shout out to Gregory Roberts. It was like, I was baseball. Oh, baseball. Okay. Who else? Demetric done slid in. He said Miss Parker. Demetric been hiding out in the background. He said Miss Parker, though. That got him to come out the woodworks. Shout out to you. Get Alex Carrillo some love already, too. Andre Southgate, he said Water will knock out White within 4 rounds. Yeah, that's what I said. Within. Yeah, shout out to Yoba YV in the building. Cali, what up? And yeah, I think we just about got everybody, man. Let me see. We got you. Detroit, BC, salute. Dex 1K, welcome to the show. Damn, that was the remix, huh?
That's the wrong button.
Welcome to the show!
Shout out. Yeah, right on. OG Eric in St. Louis. Man, Rocks Music. Yeah. All right, man. I think we got everybody, man. We're going to slide over to the boxing section and post up with the brother Kyle, man. Also, St. Louis in here deep. As soon as we said their names, man, they start coming out the woodworks. St. Louis Mix in the building, too. He said, shout out to OG Eric in St. Louis. And Boom, he said, Boom is sleepy. We finna get out of here, Boom. I see you, man. And Sweet Science Examiner, he said, Sergeant Dorsey, a tall drink of water. Yeah, I'm with it. Anyhow, man, Peoples Hernandez, we're waiting on you to drop down 5 mics. Play the song, bro!
Yep. Don't forget to subscribe. Where you at, DB? Damn, we should have did this earlier.
Probably like 6'11". Yeah, ain't got too much traction this week.
Okay. We gotta do campaign. And don't forget to pre-order. Click the link on the way out. Both of them. I'm trying to figure this shit out. No legal times you see.
This song is about Tyson Fury, y'all. The devil is alive.
This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal.
Cause the devil lives a lie.
I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do.
Things you gotta do. Hey, 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 hey.
People Hernandez. Shout out to people who's dropping 5 mics on us.
Before your happiness, yes. You can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up and see your brilliance.
Get up, open up your words now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. For the children, it's a giving. You gotta give it. Be a blessing.
Rob G.
It's my personal statement. Running game like I'm ASIC. Determined to be the greatest. Yeah. Bobbing and weaving and changing up like a season. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people.
Jabbing the competition. Back against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common.
So you gotta give back, give love.
Never give up, stand tall to fight another
196. Click the links on the way out. Click the links on the way out.
I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games to play, can't take it personal.
Cause the devil is a lie.
It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta
do.
Love y'all. Sunday, Domingo.
That's right. Thanks again.
All right, love y'all. Love you, D. Peace, King. Love you, man.
Peace, love you.
Yep. Peace, King. Yep.